account.
Do I?
And you saw, yeah, you have you have the exact same tweet open in front of you that I do.
Wait,
No,
uh, yeah.
yeah, there.
Oh,
No,
there.
down.
I
There.
thought you
Yeah.
retweeted them, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we're live.
Oh, are we?
Which
What really is alive, anyways?
it is what it is, what we are. Oh yeah, I should say we're live now. Wait. So how are you holding up since yesterday? Did anything interesting happen in the meantime?
Define. Oh, yeah, I'm doing pretty good since yesterday. I got the front lawn mode, which was nice. I played a lot more Destiny. I went up a couple more light levels, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, this is plot time, I see. Or is it not?
Huh?
Or maybe not, okay. No, because the music is so tense, I figured maybe I'm in plot mode now, but not really.
Oh shit. This is gonna be spoilers, so I have to not look at the screen.
You were supposed to play it in the winter!
I know, I'm sorry! Destiny had a good season going on.
Sorry, what?
It's not my fault. It's not my fault, it's not shit this season.
Fucking down.
Okay, yeah, so 3.0 goes live at 8 p.m. tonight. Yay!
Yay. I assume that's Monster Hunter, right?
Yep.
3.0 already, Jesus. This world is too fast for me.
Crimson Glow, Valstrax, and Apex and Ogre, so I'm happy about that.
Hey Mikołaj, Yakuza like a Stachu?
Oh yeah, I should open up on my end. So
I don't know what my brother has to do with this, but sure.
OBS, open please, thank you.
Okay, this one was what the
Like a statue.
Stachu. It's a name.
Statue.
It's Stanislav.
Okay. Statue.
You're a fucking statue.
Yes, I am. They announced that, yeah, I'm happy with where Rise is going. I obviously will need to see what my response is going to be to 3.0's update. They were very basic and said, hey, new monster, new Apex, and a new ending. We're not going to tell you anything else.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because the whole idea is that they don't want to spoil anything. So I really hope they're not overselling
It
it.
still feels like Rise came out yesterday, with how much people have been losing their shit about it. And now you're telling me it's 3.0. The world is moving too fast. I am an old man. I can't deal with this shit. Why is nobody playing Pharaoh anymore?
Why is nobody playing what?
Pharaoh. It's a city builder game from 2001, I believe.
Oh.
Hey dude, what's up?
Unreal Engine 5, whatever.
Oh, I need to be sharp. Oh, that's never happening.
First-person survival platformer Escape from Naraka announced for PC. Intermission.
When is E3 happening again? What day is it?
Week after the next, I believe. Or
Okay.
the one after.
Well, I'm excited then.
I guess.
I'm not excited for the games, I'm excited to talk shit.
That's fair. Oh, there's a reveal coming for Dying Light 2 tomorrow. Yay!
By the way, did you fix the Discord link?
No, I didn't. I will fix that right now. You said this one will work?
It's set to be permanent and to never die out, so yes.
Okay, but I keep setting it to be permanent and never die out, and it doesn't work.
I don't know, I thought we maybe just took the default link and that's it.
No, I keep... Okay, I'm gonna fix it right now. I'm gonna go to the fucking Discord. Okay. Server settings. Where invites.
Why server settings? Just take an invite.
Yeah. Tidu, yours is set to expire in 5 days.
You're shitting me.
No.
Jesus, what the fuck? Oh, fuck you.
Hey.
Fuck this game in particular.
Disable streamer mode. Nobody's looking at my screen right now. Where the fuck is Booth?
Probably at work.
3.
What? Do you hate talking with me? Am I not
No,
boring?
it's just hard to carry the conversation with just between the two of us. Because you and I are relatively reserved people, that's all.
No, you're not.
You're gonna get stomped.
Oh, I'm not, am I?
You can get very passionate and loud on a topic. Maybe not always, but you tend to be. I would say like Wolf is much more subdued than you.
Bullshit.
Trade you request.
It's just that our pain fuels them, so yeah. Also, Nikolai, please don't bring my brother into this. He's 13.
You have a brother?
Yeah, he's 15 years younger.
You're gonna be in the right.
My parents thought they can't have kids anymore at 40. They were wrong. My bro was also born at like the 5th month of pregnancy, so he's got some issues. Also, did I mention him before? I think they probably mentioned him like during the autism discussion. Oh, you get some grandma's cookies. Oh, that's worth it. Yeah, 10 a.m. Okay, let's watch a movie in the meantime while waiting for a booth.
A treasure chest that was underneath the world in Breath of the Wild has been reached.
Adachi, come watch a movie.
Am I supposed to be impressed by this?
I don't know, are you? Why are you reading the news right now?
Because I'm trying to find shit for us to talk about.
I just started the topic and you sandbagged me.
What was the topic? I'm sorry.
Fuck off!
Tell me what the topic was again.
I was talking about my brother, and that he was born during the 5th month of pregnancy, and that I thought I brought him up when we talked about autism. And then there was just like a minute of silence
I
from
don't
me.
think you brought up your brother.
Oh well. Yeah, as I said, he's 13 right now. Turned 13.
And you brought him up because
April.
we were talking about autism?
Yeah, because he's autistic, like severely.
I'm sleepy all
okay.
of a sudden.
Like misophonic autistic. He has issues with remote studying because it's too loud for him. For example. Oh, please, I don't want to beat a cock.
This is just all those jokes about warlocks from under the liquor store made into a real video game.
That's true. I mean, I wouldn't say... I haven't begged anyone for 10 yen to buy myself a rice bowl only to spend it on booze yet, so maybe not. Do you have any like bum lore from America that I haven't heard of?
Bum lore?
Bum lore, yes.
No,
I almost
because when
nodded
I
off
think about
there.
it, I just get depressed.
That's a shame.
Like, honestly, thinking about it right at this moment, I've just had depressing experiences when it comes to homeless
Made it
people.
through.
The homeless the homeless drunks, especially in Poland, are just like stuff of legends with entire books of lore around them. Like, some of the best conversations you have in life are bumps.
Nothing that fantastical or whimsical here.
That's a shame.
Magical hobos do not exist in the
Shit,
States,
you always
regardless
make
of
me
what David
so
Cage would
sleepy.
like you to believe.
I guess, yeah, the meth kills the magic, so that's probably why.
Yep.
We don't have meth
They
here.
just- They just want to stab or attack you. They just want to stab or shoot you instead.
Oh, hey, Loyalty. What's up?
Still a better love story than Twilight. What is a better love story than Twilight?
Bumps? I don't know.
God, I am really not here today. I hope everybody appreciates the absence of banter and intrigue that we're bringing to the table.
Yeah. What happened? Tired from work or what?
I only got like 6 hours of sleep last night because I drank 2 Mountain Dews at 8 p.m.
Oh, the movie we're watching right now, Shake Vacation. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not on here because I'm tired.
Oh. Fuck. I beat my cock
Also,
again.
I was playing Mayhem in Destiny, and that game mode is mentally frying as well.
Oh no. I came back to a game that I was always told it's bad, and it turns out it's bad and boring. What a shock.
No,
was
no,
awesome.
it's good. It's that it's insane because, fucking, how do I put it?
Oh, it's just getting good.
Oh, thank God, Boof is here.
Hey, Boof.
Nobody expects me.
No, we do expect you. Please say or do something because I cannot be asked to carry the conversation.
Void is mentally dead and sandbagging me on every turn, and I feel like I'm talking to a wall. Please help us.
I mean, what else is new?
Oh, that's mean.
Listen, if you didn't want me to be mean, you wouldn't be having me here right now.
It's fair.
Eh.
You're chill and nice to me off stream, so it's
Are they, or did you get stuck?
I mean, off stream, I don't need to carry a show, so yeah, I'm pretty chill.
If it keeps
Thanks
people
for thinking of
intrigued to make me the punching bag, then more to it.
Oh,
Shark
I mean,
Cage.
listen.
Shark Cage.
We just... Void! I swear. I just was in cinema, in the game. Oh, there's a fight.
Check this out.
So what's up, Boof? How many tournaments did you
I
have to
swear
survive
to God.
today?
Listen, now to be fair, to be completely fair, I probably punch Mute way more than I punch you, either intentionally or not sometimes.
True.
That comes with
The
the...
problem that you'll run into if you're gonna pick on me today is I don't know that I'll be receptive to it because I might just be oblivious.
I mean, you know, I might always talk in kiełbasa, pierogi and kurwa.
Co tam mamy zjeby? Gramy dzisiaj w Jakuzkę. I feel dirty just saying that.
T-Dude and I have already
You went on you got so fucking not muted but like muffled that I didn't understand what the fuck you just said.
I mean, that's
You
even
know
better
what?
than...
If I can't carry the conversation, maybe I should just get on my phone and go to the grocery store and carry the conversation by commenting on what I observe while I'm out.
Yeah, tell us of all the kinds of cereal we have there in England.
Well, there's Fruit
Yeah.
Loops, there's
What-
Trix, there's Cocoa Puffs.
One of the
Corn
very
Pops,
few
Honeycomb
objectively good things
cereal,
about America is how much
Pebbles,
cereal those
Fruity
fuckers have.
Pebbles,
Yeah, that's true.
Charms, There's churros, cinnamon toast churros cereal. There's Rice Krispie treats. There's Coke Krispie treats.
Shit.
There's Kellogg's chocolate frosted flakes, and there's Kellogg's frosted
Kellogg
flakes.
Lindbar?
marshmallows, and there's Kellogg's frosted flakes, and there's Cheerios, and there's chocolate Cheerios, and there's strawberry Cheerios, then there's frosted Cheerios, then there's Captain Crunch, and
60,000.
Oops All Berries, and then Captain Crunch
Oh,
and
I've
Berries,
never
and
done
then
this guy.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, and then there's oh god, I can keep going. Hang on, give me a second. There's
Okay,
Prey
okay.
cereal.
Okay, Matt McMuffles.
There's Kix. There's Life cereal. There's Marshmallow Fruit Loops.
Mute, what the
there's
fuck
Apple
have you
Jacks.
what sort of cursed fucking FMV have you activated? I mean, I know exactly what you have activated, because I have
There's
activated it
Frosted
as well, but...
And then there's strawberry frosted wheats, and then there's blueberry
Power.
frosted wheats, and then there's
Always just debuffs.
chocolate frosted shredded wheats, and then there's Pop-Tarts, there's strawberry Pop-Tarts, there's blueberry Pop-Tarts, there's wildberry Pop-Tarts.
I'm gonna stop you for 1 second. Mute, just in case you didn't know, Ichiban dying is
I know.
in Bell is an automatic lose.
I know. But,
Take care of that.
but I figured I can just defeat them in the meantime. Also, is it just me or is the sound in the game muffled as shit?
No.
I mean, I have my audio turned off so I can hear you to Chuckle Fox.
Well, I guess it's
Uh,
the chat will have to tell us. Because like I
So-
heard no voices.
Yeah, chat, you're gonna have to tell us if the sound levels are okay.
Because if the voices are fucking off again, I will blow a fucking fuse.
Yeah, he's gotta adjust it.
so, hey,
What? You just cut off at hey.
Oh, here's something I can think to talk about. Amazon
Josh
bought
is on.
MGM.
What's up with the suit? Oh, don't
Oh,
you remember?
well, that's a shame.
We're doing that out of court settlement.
I mean,
yeah.
I know somebody who's gonna be
She
happy.
I swear to God, I'm gonna raid down Discord HQ and shoot Phil Spencer.
Yay!
Just a damn con man.
Hold on, what does Phil Spencer have to do with Discord?
You really care about this?
Because they almost bought Discord, so I blame
One
him.
more reason.
Yeah,
that's
but
the
then
extra
Sony
charge.
bought it.
You know how I
No,
said
they
that
didn't.
I
negotiations-
literally-
Sony has a partnership for Discord to be on PlayStation Network.
whatever.
They
You
didn't
know
buy
what I
it.
mean. You
I,
know what I mean.
I literally have no voices. In the
I mean,
game,
listen,
like,
to be
no voice.
fair, if I had to choose between shooting Jim Ryan and Phil Spencer, I would probably shoot
That
Jim
whole time,
Ryan.
I Came up with excuses to never meet Takeshi.
In Minecraft, right?
Just sent him letters.
No.
So
In real life.
No, in Killzone.
First time today?
Okay, there you go.
In Killzone
Figured
2
the least I
trailer.
could do is look the way a big shot should.
In the Killzone 1 HD remaster on the PlayStation 3.
For a rich guy.
Now available on PlayStation
Great,
Plus.
man. This is all I had.
Is it though?
I don't
Is
know.
it?
I don't really don't know. I just stream the shit.
I mean, to be honest, the next wave of PlayStation Plus games is pretty fucking pog. Oh yeah, hey, you guys wanna play Virtua Fighter?
Legs would have a lackey with him, don't you think?
I literally have no sound in the
Don't make
game.
me deal with this asshole.
Chat,
Virtua
you're
Fighter
gonna-
5.
We can hear it. I can
Please,
hear
man.
it.
Okay, if you can hear it, then it should be fine.
But when you interview
Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown coming to PlayStation 4 June 1st.
Sure, whatever.
Thanks, Ryu Gagatoku team.
No way he would remember me. Especially now that I probably look like
Yeah, I guess everybody should thank.
Yeah, thanks Nagoshi for porting Virtua Fighter 5 to the PS4 3 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that game was playable in Yakuza 5. So it's in Yakuza 5, 7, and now you can actually buy it.
Started writing each other 20 years ago.
Um,
I'm Yamada.
Did you finally meet Yamada-san?
so yeah, anyway, what did I do? I made some Warhammer purchases, which I'm gonna wait for Zhao to jump in to talk about those, because it's fucking
Boo, he's not gonna be here today.
So why are
Oh,
you
that's a
meeting me?
shame.
What
So
is
I
this
made
for?
some Warhammer purchases.
A bar.
Um,
Hobby.
I got the Warhammer Underworld starter set, and I got an expansion to Underworld called Morgwave's Blade Coven. Well, basically, I got the Blade Coven because Illy really wanted to play as them, because they are a bunch of sexy ladies with bows and bikinis and snake parts. So that's pretty good.
A sharp cookie.
Nifty.
Um, So yeah, I haven't had the chance to test that yet. We just assembled the minis yesterday and
Sorry,
today. So
just want to say, in Yakuza, I just pretended to be smarter, and I got smarter because of that. Now this is art.
yeah, this is video games as art and as a service.
Yes.
So yeah, I got like that to check out. I played a bit of Biomutant. That game seems fun. I am really curious as to where that goes.
It got like 6 out of 10 from what I've seen, and I wonder if it's a pathologic situation or not.
I mean, I'm sure it's not gonna be like an all-time classic like Pathologic, because you know,
It's not.
let's be real, a Pathologic or a Deadly Premonition happens once every 5 years. Let's not stretch that,
Yeah,
okay?
that's true.
Like that's not gonna be often.
Hey guys, I just posted a funny image in the chat.
I have one screen, sorry.
That's when his
I'm
pedals
watching
scraped up
a
against my bumper.
story unfold about a guy that is obviously a fucking swindler and looks like he hasn't shaved ever since he was 15.
You can look at the image when
This-
you're done with it.
I saw the image. It is pretty funny, and yes, this is. I need to fucking know if somebody ever goes to Japan or studies Japanese culture or whatever. What the fuck is up with every Yakuza game having that guy who is like, oh, you have bumped my 1991 Honda Civic and there's a very small scratch on this bumper. That's
I'll
gonna
kill
be
you.
5 million thousand yen.
On the left.
Yeah. Or you just bumped into me on the street and broke my arm, or my contact lenses fell out. That's gonna
Like
be
this-
telling
Going
me.
to sue you for millions of yen.
Like that has to be a thing considering how often that appears. I'm like,
I mean, it appeared also in some anime I've seen, like Great Teacher Onizuka. So yeah, I think it's a thing.
Admit you were trying to pull a fast one,
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
so I'm like,
But if you decide
you,
wanna keep bitching,
if someone ever goes to Japan, please tell me about the Japanese insurance scams because it seems like a trip. Okay, so yeah, I did that. Yakuza 7 finished chapter 10 out of 15. The game is still very good. There's a lot of cool stuff in it. Everyone should play it. Um, I finished the She-Hulk by Dan Slott omnibus, and that's a really good. Like, that's still one of my favorite Marvel comics, just because how much fun it has with the convention of a self-aware comic is set in the Marvel
how
universe.
about that bar exam, Takashi?
Like, you wouldn't think She-Hulk would be a character that would get such a run, but she did. If someone ever manages to read Dan Slott's She-Hulk, I highly recommend it. It's really good. That guy clearly wants to fuck She-Hulk.
4 years from now,
Like, one of the main things in that comic is that She-Hulk constantly fucks everyone in the Marvel universe
forward to
and doesn't wear panties under her skirt, which is a confirmed thing in the comics. So yeah, it's Dan Slott really wants to fuck She-Hulk, and I cannot blame that man.
That's gonna be
Here's hoping it only takes 4 years.
What else? I finished Castlevania season 4.
Yeah, it's a good show. So have I.
How's
I
he
really like
supposed
it.
to
It's
understand
that.
if he fights a wall?
It's such an amazing final season. I wanna kind of talk about that
And
one
who knows? Maybe
because watching it was so exciting.
well,
For context, Netflix has this thing
Thank my little
in which they are like, we're gonna kill every show after season 4 because the graph says that if you make a show last 5 seasons, it doesn't draw anywhere as near as many subscribers as a 4-season long show. So we're just gonna basically axe every show that goes to season 4.
Level up.
I was afraid when they have announced that this was gonna be the end of Trevor's arc. I was like, God, have they been writing this show and then halfway through Netflix came down and was like, you're gonna Beast Wars it. You're gonna cut the story in half. Fuck you. But no, that didn't happen. the show was clearly planned for this, due to
Give me a
everything
second.
having such a nice conclusion. It's especially weird considering they fired Warren Ellis halfway through the production,
They fired
and the
him after
fact
season
that
3, I think, right?
what?
They fired him after season 3, I think?
Well, yeah, halfway through the production of season 4, which
Yeah.
Something about
I,
rape allegations.
Something like that.
I mean, nothing got proven, so as long as nothing gets proven, I'm gonna be like, I assume it was nothing, but I am open to the possibility that it was something.
Eh, I don't know, man. That shit just gets dropped way too often nowadays, and it makes it hard to trust it. The eagerness.
Maybe now. Could you say something? Or are you talking and I'm not hearing you? Oh shit. Oh no. Now? Oh no. Oh, this is the worst. Give me a second. I'll restart Discord. Oh, this is the worst. Now I can hear you. Okay.
Oh no, I'm echoing.
Are you?
No.
I am
I'm
not.
Good.
Good. I'm good.
So yeah,
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. I can hear the game at all. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so
So-
we're good now.
So yeah, season 4 of Castlevania. It's like, okay, I think. Have you watched it, Noel?
No, I have no interest in Netflix's Castlevania.
Okay, so we can just talk openly because you don't care and Mute has seen it.
Yep.
Exactly. I literally do not care.
Man, the aesthetics of the fights and the general vibe of season 4 was
Season
so...
4 is so good, man.
It was-
It's so fucking good.
It was so gothic horror, like holy shit, like there's an entire fight in a pool of blood and it was the sickest shit ever.
Dude, when she starts slashing all those demons and there's blood everywhere and it goes down the stairs, and the moment the guy starts walking up the stairs are just red.
Yeah, it's great.
And then he fucking walks in and it's like, and when the fight starts, it's like, oh man, I wonder what this lady's gonna do. I mean, she was clearly a threat, but she never fought, and then she unsheathes the Yamato.
Yeah.
I swear to God, she judgment cuts a guy.
Like the Castlevania show always had like very good and creative approach to fight choreography, and I think it's the strongest in season 4, like easily.
Yeah, it's so good. Like, God. Okay, I need your opinion on this. Remember that guy that was talking to Saint Germain in the forest, and Saint Germain was like, "Listen, you're an idiot. You are
Yeah.
fit to do everything I'm gonna tell you to do." And then he bitch slapped him and was like, "Are we clear on that?" and all that shit. And you're like, "Oh man, he's gonna be a baraka. He's gonna be such a jobber. He's gonna be such a piece of shit."
Yeah.
And then the dude just stands there and is the final boss. And fucking Trevor hits his arm, and his arm is about to explode, so he rips it off and throws it at Trevor.
Yeah.
And then he cooler dashes through a Kamehameha made out of fire. And then they need to fucking... He takes a hit with a sword on the stomach like he's Zangief in SF5, and fucking they need to double magic charge the sword so it goes through the guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even remember his name. He's the coolest character in this show.
I don't think
I
he had a
don't
name.
fucking care. He has a name. His name gets dropped like 2 episodes before, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking stand here and then be the coolest motherfucker you have ever seen."
I'm really surprised that I thought for the entire season that they're building up this guy to be a total jobber, and he's probably gonna be nothing, and someone else is gonna step up as the main villain. No, he's actually way cooler than he seems to be.
Dude, the last final 2 episodes of that show are like a boss rush.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, here are the four cultists that don't even say one line in this entire show, and all they do are being vaguely evil, and then they drop their fucking cloaks, and it's the four heavenly kings.
Yeah.
Because it's like one of them has fucking the Xehanort power with the Keyblades to make a storm of Keyblades follow you, except it's skeletons, and the other is a Naruto character and fights with strings.
Yeah, and also like the string spider lady was cool as shit. It was like
Yeah.
it's exactly what I want to say in a Castlevania adaptation. It's strange gothic shit, and it delivered so hard. And it had a happy ending,
Dude, and
for everyone. That was scary.
yeah, and dude, when the line from Sypha goes, "Can someone please come over here and kill this man?" And then there's Trevor just lying on the floor, half dead. Just, it won't be hard.
Also, yeah, I am kinda bummed that I watched it ongoing and I just watched it all in one go because I almost missed the joke with Trevor and Treffy because I forgot it from season 2. I had to look it up.
Yeah. And God, there are so many good things about that show. Like when Alucard goes, there are 2 Cascas in this show, by the way.
Yep.
There are literally 2 Cascas. One is extremely competent and wants to fuck Alucard. The other is an insane lady. And God, what else? When Alucard takes the villagers from their village to his castle, it's like this motherfucker fights like 3 bosses on the way to the castle.
Yep.
There's literally like one monster that has multiple faces and he needs to cut off every single one of them, otherwise it won't quit. There's the fucking spider that spits acid, and there are some other motherfuckers.
Why the fuck is Severe Thunderstorm Watch trending? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, oh, I'm really excited like one day see a video game adaptation of the anime adaptation of a video game because I really like those characters designs that they used.
Oh yeah, that's
in this series.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I really love the joke in the show that's like everyone wants to resurrect Dracula, and it's like every character who has heard that Dracula is pretty sick is like, I'm gonna resurrect him.
Yeah.
And every character who actually knows Dracula, it's like, okay, but why though?
Yeah. Chat, the game will be back on in a second, but I literally have 0 sound from it, so I need to fix this. But we will talk in the so-called meantime. Yeah. I think I just need to restart it.
And God, what else do I want to say? Have you caught all the references?
No, like I've played maybe 2 Castlevania games in my life. I'm not equipped to that.
Okay, listen, it's not even to Castlevania. When the Russian vampire goes on his fucking "I am fucking perfect" monologue, you know the one.
Yeah, I know the one.
That's a clear reference to the Major from Helsing going on "I fucking love war" for 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
That dude doesn't shut up. He just won't.
Gentlemen, I love war.
Like, except he has a Russian accent and talks about how good he is as a soldier.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good series. It's really good.
Got another reference. When Trevor lands the final hit on the final boss. Can I just straight up say it?
Yeah.
When Trevor lands the final hit on Death, the way the camera works is like, so this is the spiral power.
Oh man.
This show has an amazing transition from 2D to CG. Like every time there's a CG shot of Trevor going forward,
I need to restart Discord again, just a second. Okay, yeah, I hear you again.
Okay. Every time there's a CG shot of Trevor just walking, it's like, these guys are like, we are referencing Berserk 2016 just to show you that we can do it better.
Yeah, honestly, with that camera, yeah, I can see that. Holy shit.
And then Striga puts on the day armor, and it's like, yep.
It's pretty fucking Berserk!
Here we fucking go!
Oh, did someone call a lady with a huge fucking sword in an armor that looks vaguely bestial? Yeah, okay, sure.
Dude, she runs on all fours at some point.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on, man. You cannot make this up.
Oh, Jesus Christ, finally.
God, what else was there? Fucking, oh yeah. I love how Striga and her girlfriend's entire arc in this show, it's like, Carmilla's plan is fucking stupid, and we cannot do this. And then they go back home, and their home is on fire. Like, they're literally the guy walking back with the pizza when the entire room is on fire, and they're like, I'm out.
Yep.
Okay, so I have rejoined on my phone with the intent to go to the grocery store while we're doing this.
I mean, sure. Please enjoy me rambling about how amazing Castlevania is.
Yeah.
No,
it's
that's
really
fine.
good.
I'm not gonna.
I really can't overstate how much I like the character designs in this. Like, Alucard is just Ayami Kajima's Alucard, but Saifa or Carmilla or Striga look fucking amazing. It's like,
Hey, Mikowai.
hey, guys.
Dude, I know this is the most new thing to ever, but Striga, man, holy shit, fucking Striga.
She has a good design. I'm not even mad.
And like, God, another thing I wanted to say is, okay, fuck it, it's like, this is the best interpretation of death I have ever seen in my entire life.
Don't you think it's pretty fucked up?
Kinda fucked up, don't you think? Dude, when he just, in the most calm voice imaginable, he goes like, I was put here on Earth at the beginning of time to feed on souls of every last one of you fuckers.
Yeah.
It's like, it's this eldritch being that's so tired. He has enough. And I like how he is the only person outside of Saint Germain who has a really actually good reason for bringing back Dracula.
Yep. It's a very simple reason, but it works.
Like, he actually has a fucking, justifiable reason to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring back Dracula.
Man's got 8, or whatever it is.
And like, the fact that for the entire show he pretends to be this fucking loser,
Yeah.
it's so good.
It really caught me off guard, I'll be honest. I was surprised, even with the foreshadowing.
And like, another good, like, this show has some amazing humor, because like when there's this scene where Alucard just stares into the distance and it's like, I think I felt part of my brain just die.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm turning into Belmont.
Dude, that's so good because A, that's a reference to Castlevania 3 in which you could switch between them in real time, and B, as long as the show goes on, he becomes so much more like Trevor, it's kind of scary, honestly.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because like all three of them have some, I would say, extreme personalities, and they pull each other more to the center, and they each kind of change into the others a bit, which probably shows the most of Trevor because he stops being a fucking wreck.
And then you fucking go to the scene in the vault where Trevor finds the cross, and Cypher is like, what the fuck is this? And Trevor is like, so some insane idiot told another insane idiot to make this some time ago, and apparently it's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, Indian weaponsmith made this, and see, it's a cross. So did are Hindu vampires afraid of crosses? No, it's more like a perception thing, actually.
Yeah, it's funny, it's so good. And yeah, the fact that insane Kafka goes on about how we had to bring the entire holy water from all over the city and let some people fucking starve because they have no water left, just to build this defense wall of holy water around the royalty, and then Varney invades, and he's just like, we fly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, running water. What a shame, huh?
Yeah, it would be a shame if I could hop or fly, or not touch it.
Yeah, or just walk across this bridge here.
Yeah, you guys really tried hard, didn't you?
Miko says yesterday he achieved an average of 3.1 in Godhead. Hey, that's nice, neat. Good job.
Yeah, Godhand is really good.
I think I will rewatch Castlevania one day when, I don't know, maybe in a year when I forget most plot points in like a binge. Because it's a short series anyway. And I want to just see how it connects.
I know we went on like a spoiler rant, but it's like that show is so good.
It's
Like
really good.
I cannot stress this enough. I was like, I wonder what Carmilla is gonna fucking do against all of that army. And then in the distance, I Am the Storm That Is Approaching starts playing as she unsheathes the Yamato and goes berserk on some guys. Like, I wasn't joking when I said that Carmilla and Virgil are the same character.
Yep.
God, the history of You're Not Alexander. Are you guys aware of the history of You're Not Alexander from God Hand?
Yeah, it was Mike Tyson going on a
Okay,
long
no,
run.
listen. I need to fucking preface this for him.
Okay.
In some random enemies in God Hand will sometimes scream, "You're not Alexander," and that's a reference to Mike Tyson's insane rant in which he started talking about eating babies, and at the end he starts screaming, "You're not Alexander, I'm
am
Alexander the
Alexander."
Great."
Yeah.
And they
It's a
just
very
put that.
specific cut.
That's so specific, and they just put it so that random enemies in the game say it. For no reason whatsoever. They're not even boxers. They just scream it.
I think like most enemies say that at one point. Aside from bosses.
There. That's Takabe.
There are still
But yeah,
others.
it's
Hold on.
so yeah. Here's my summary. I'm also gonna rewatch Castlevania because I want to make a video about that series, because I have not played a Castlevania game before I started watching that series.
Because you're getting played.
And it made me a fan of the series because, even though you're not gonna get that Trevor or that Cypher or that Alucard, it's, still
Killed the owner of Otohime
like,
Land and made it
there
look
are
like a
some
suicide.
people who are like, oh man, the Castlevania Netflix show has nothing to do with Castlevania, it's such a bad adaptation. And then you go to season 4, where they painstakingly recreated every single one of Alucard's moves from Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
And
It's
apparently
great.
claimed you were Seiryu
It's like, what the fuck do you mean? These guys have looked at Symphony for clearly dozens of hours and we're like, yeah, we can give him wings in this scene. We can make him fucking, turn into a wolf, whatever.
We can make him backdash and use a shield to block and then use it to attack. No problem.
Yeah, so what the fuck? We're gonna do this.
Well, he's turning into bats, whatever.
Against an attack from your clan.
Like, and man, season 1, short but sweet. Season 2, I know people complain about too much conversation, too little action, but come on, it's Castlevania Warren Ellis dialogue. What the fuck are you complaining about?
And the only issue I had with seasons 1 to 3 is that it had a real hate boner for Catholicism, and it wasn't really apt because first, Wallachia was an Orthodox country. Second, I was a Greek philosopher and Christians killed me. Like, Christians copied Greek philosophers. What the fuck are you on about? It just irked me at some points. But overall, yeah, good show.
boys who in the end had more
Where the fuck is your wallet?
years of life.
To be fair, I always have a little bit of issue when a show just goes Catholic Church bad. Not because Catholic Church good. Catholic Church very bad.
Plot points
On two unanswered
Yeah.
exhausted beyond all hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole
but
reason
Outside the
that
restaurant
the
owned by the
fucking
Ryuman
dudes in
boss.
South Park went after the
Because
Jews
I need an
because they said,
explanation
oh,
for
well,
Tetsuo and
people
Koji's
aren't
death.
supposed to make fun
The
of that,
souls
and,
of those boys
you know, it's boring to make fun of Catholics all the time. And even they still make fun of
That's all you
Catholics.
want from him? Why'd you
yeah,
want the
and
guns?
you know, honestly,
Good point.
Castlevania
I'd better
after
make use of
season
it.
1, they gradually more and more drop the church is bad thing because, like,
Not armed.
yeah, church is bad. We
So,
also gotta do something, you
you
know,
can't just shoot us.
outside of
There's no
church.
army.
About Dracula.
And you have no reason to
Also,
kill us.
Yeah.
I think it was implied in season 1 that these were just common fucks posing as priests for leverage. Because even the
Yeah.
demons say, yeah, no, there's no God in this church. You fucked up. You think this is going to stop us?
Tetsuo and Koji's
Yeah,
deaths
and like
being overshadowed by
season
another
3,
unjust
fucking
killing.
amazing. Season 4, 11 out of 10.
Yep.
I
And
know
this is
we're
the
not
last
Um,
season, right?
back down.
Yeah.
The last one of Trevor, at least.
Okay.
The plot is pretty conclusively concluded, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did like a sequel like 100 years into the future or something, right? With another
Back down
bound.
either.
Yeah, probably because,
You
like,
wanna kill me?
I mean, spoiler alert, Dracula is still around. He just
Why
isn't
that?
evil anymore. He's done.
Because if you miss,
He got his wife back. That's all he wanted.
Yeah, Dracula is a wife
I
guy.
think that rat's nest of hair is smothering your brain.
So,
Dracula's simping for his wife.
I mean, that her death is what kickstarts this plot, so yeah, kinda.
You are stupid.
and like, it's
Dangerously
the
annoying
animation gets so much better. The music of season 4 is so much better than any of the previous
sorry I'm
seasons.
making a commotion in somebody
One
else's
caveat
house.
only.
I accept
Season
the
2 had a cover of
consequences.
Bloody Tears.
We'll
That was great.
fight. As long as
Yeah,
there are no
that was
guns.
amazing, and also season 2 had some amazing dialogue, including Peter Stormare's Godbrand.
Yeah.
Godbrand, there isn't a single thing on this planet that you haven't tried to either eat, fuck, or make a boat out of.
I'm a Viking! We're supposed to like boats. What's the problem?
Yeah, there's so much good shit regarding Godbrand in that show. And like, you know, season 3 has some amazing lines as well. It's like when Saint Germain meets Trevor and he's like, "You, my dear sir, are the Jesus fucking Christ of murder." And like, I'm just giggling.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like,
So say what you want about Alice, but he wrote a lot of great dialogue. I was really worried
Yeah.
for a moment the season 4, but apparently without reason.
yeah, season 4 was worrying, and it turned out to be the best one. It's actually an amazing feeling.
It's great.
The other thing I have watched, which is kind of related, I've watched the first 2 episodes of the Yasuke anime.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's not okay. So you would think it would be an Afro Samurai ripoff. It's not. It's basically a bit of Drifters, a bit of Afro Samurai for obvious reasons, and a bit of Hellsing as well. Cause like when in the second episode the main bad guy shows up, he's just a Hellsing character. He literally just shows up and has the Kentaro Miura, rest in peace, you fucking legend.
Yeah.
The Kokta Hirano smile, and he just looks like he's pulled from fucking Hellsing. He looks like an old version of the church guy from Hellsing that gets killed. I forget his name.
In Helsing. Well, yeah,
Can you repeat?
a lot of guys get killed in Helsing, so which one?
The main church guy.
Alexander?
No, Alexander is
Maxwell.
Maxwell, yeah. He looks like an old short Maxwell.
Okay.
But like, yeah, it's really good so far. It's clearly gonna get another season because it's just 6 episodes and the plot is just building up as of episode 2. It has some really fantastic animation, really cool fights, and yeah, it's if you like it is a Filthy Frank smile. And yeah, if you like some fantasy Japan, like if you like Ghost of Tsushima or Nioh, I feel like you will like Yasuke. Like, you should give it a go. It's just 6 episodes, so you know. Yeah, looking forward to watching more of that. I like how Ichiban has his shirtless model, but still has his breakdancer animations. That's
Yep.
so funny.
That's really good.
I have.
I'm listening to everything you guys are talking about. I just have nothing to say because I am so mentally gone today. I am just not here.
I mean, we're just weeping over anime, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Grant. Yes, we're talking about Yasuke on Netflix.
So stupid.
I also got this. I watched 7 episodes over 1 hour, and it was giant reference to American comedies about grown-ups standing to a little child. And how is your evening today? That's nice. I haven't seen Sailor Moon in ages.
Yeah, same, honestly.
Why are there still no voices in the game? Jesus fucking Christ.
Bastards.
I mean, is your PC fucking dying of voices?
Maybe. I think it's maybe because my speakers are set to surround but not on my headphones. So that's why.
Hey,
That's weird.
the boss from the restaurant is here.
Well, anyway. What about me? I finished my second round of Disco Elysium. I've been listening to Einstürzen, the new button, pretty much every single day ever since then.
The Yokohama View. So he's the
I'm
top guy.
working on another script for a video. Yeah. What's that one?
Here's something.
Including the hit on Nono
Yeah, I was gonna say, here's
Shall
something
we
we
give
can
him
bring
all
up
the
that I can
orders?
actually jump in on. Booth, how far have you,
You know,
gotten?
Mabuchi
into
sent me an interesting video.
Seen the title screen.
That's it.
I don't own that game.
Aren't you?
Oh, okay. Then, well, my first comment is gonna be, don't watch any of the streams that we did of it.
You're damn straight.
Because I've been firmly hooked in after a certain bit.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah, by the way, I have to fucking.
Shut up. Literally, I am behind a guy right now who has a vanity license plate that says
Careful now.
Fall Guy.
No
I'm not
lies.
even joking.
I mean,
Okay, stop.
listen, he's gotta get those crowns.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to introduce everyone to Chinese Majima.
Hello, Chinese Majima.
I'm a busy man.
Alright. I get phone
But
calls.
yeah, Void as always a paragon of keeping track of what everyone on the stream is doing.
This whole thing is Mabuchi's fault.
Oh yeah, actually, Boof, be a tiebreaker. Did I mention my brother on stream or not?
You're laying all of this at
No.
Mabuchi's
Okay,
feet.
so
I didn't know you have a brother.
Jesus Christ, I'm pretty sure I did.
Now you know.
Yeah, see? I told you.
Fuck off! You sound like you're literally phoning it in
He's
because
as
you are.
busy as I am. Not the type of guy with time to scheme.
He's only busy because he's trying
You
to
sound like you're talking inside a swimming pool.
I mean, isn't it a little weird that you're
A
right
fool.
Dude,
one.
I genuinely didn't know you have a brother.
I do. He's 13.
That's a good point.
Born
I mean-
born when I was
You don't
15.
know what Mabuchi is.
I mean, I guess that's why we don't really talk about him.
Yeah. He's got a Switch and autism.
Mabuchi ain't answering.
And plays Luigi Mansion like 50 times.
Could that mean he was fanning
I mean, to be
the
honest,
war?
that's pretty autistic, but also cool.
Waiting to watch it burn. He hasn't just gone rogue. He's betrayed.
I can't hear half of the words you're saying, Void.
Walk out into a fucking sermon.
No, because they cut off.
Whatever you want.
The wind is pushing me.
Deep down, you know that.
I mean, listen, whether or not the Dragon's Dogma anime is good depends on whether or not that song is in it.
It's not, it's shit.
Fuck.
It's absolute garbage. It has nothing to do with Dragon's Dogma. Let's begin with that.
Are you serious?
Yes!
God. It literally is the most anime.
What are you doing? Stop!
You know,
I don't understand why they
I wouldn't mind killing all of you.
Okay, so what you guys are saying is that the Castlevania show is the best Berserk anime we've ever gonna get.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a textbook opening move for a war.
I mean, it's good because that show is amazing, it's also very sad.
Man, I just... For some reason, I imagined Alucard being the gods in here and just shouting, Trevor!
Shut up, both of you! You guys really think a war is the
With
way
a
to go?
knife.
Can you fucking imagine?
Stupid.
Can you?
Stop
Okay.
it. What do you want from me, Mabuchi's little dog?
Alucard, obviously Serpico.
Yeah.
Saifa,
Well, that's not what I'm calling
I
it.
wouldn't say Kafka
Consider it
because
a
that
formal
doesn't fit,
complaint.
but like I guess
And a
not
real leader
not
ought to
lolly
shut up and listen when
fucking
there's a complaint.
what's her name? Shirka? Yeah,
Shir-
not lolly
should I,
Shirka.
Either Shirka or what was the other girl's name that was learning magic from
No,
Shirka?
she's not Farnese.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
is not
I'm
Farnese.
all ears. But
Post
first,
cold though for
let me
this.
tell you the answer.
Well, yeah, she's not.
Shoot.
Why would Mabuchi try to start a war in
Trevor
Egypt
obviously
in the
got.
first
Yes.
How
Okay,
in the
now
goddamn
it's
world
funny
does that
because
benefit him?
no one
fuck
can
should
be
I know?
Griffith because every
What a
single
surprise.
villain of that show
In
is
regards to
so
that
fucking
so-called
done.
show,
Oh, you guys.
Do you know for sure that
Maybe Dev can be
Mabuchi
Griffith, I
killed
suppose,
him?
but
Yeah, he straight up told me when I asked him.
I mean, listen. There are two major events that happened last week. One I would like to talk about a lot, which is Castlevania Season 4. The other I would like to not talk a lot about, which is the death of Kentaro Miura. Rest in fucking peace, you masterpiece of a human being.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shooting
Okay,
drives
listen.
us all into a war. Well, Mabuchi wants us so we're safe and sound. Is that
No,
the
he
line?
died.
What was that even accomplished?
No, he died
Kill a man
literally
without
the
even
day
knowing
after
that?
we played Yakuza.
Really?
I'll say
Yeah.
it as many times
I
as
mean,
it
he
takes.
died 2 weeks prior, we learned that the day after. we
Okay,
played it,
the announcement of his death
Yeah.
was the day after.
Your whole organization will be stained with that forever.
Now, granted, I'm gonna be serious for like 5 minutes now.
Oh
I
no.
think you're lying, Sheds.
I don't think a single death of a celebrity / artist has impacted me as much as learning that Miura
Just
is
because you're
gone.
not lying
Yeah,
doesn't
definitely.
mean it's true.
And it's not
Proof before I
not
act.
not even the fact it's not even about Berserk is not gonna get finished, because I'm of the opinion that
At the very least,
Berserk
the
isn't
evidence
about
that
the end,
Mabuchi
it's about the
killed the
journey,
samurai donor.
literally.
That's
Yeah.
where the whole thing started, after all.
And
According
the
to
journey is like, I'm currently in Poland, I'm at volume 30 out of like 40 that exist,
Isn't that enough?
and the journey is fantastic so far.
Did you?
So I'm not.
I've got
Oh,
an
you haven't read it in English before, did
To
you?
be honest, I'm not
No,
really
I
Okay.
have not. I am
So,
reading the physical Polish release.
I will just say in very broad strokes, I am really glad it at least got where it got before he died. I'm satisfied with that.
I mean, honestly, I would be satisfied if Berserk ended on them getting on the boat. No, it's not. I know that the boat is a meme, but like the journey that the arc that Guts has as a character.
What's going on with like thinking guys just muted or something?
No, we can barely understand
There's only
words
one
that you
place
say.
to go in this town
Alright,
if you
then.
need reliable
No, that's fine.
intel. The web where all the secrets
Yeah, I
of the
can have it.
show get caught.
No, it's alright.
He's talking to some random lady, isn't he?
Yep. Hello, random lady. Have you heard of the Japanese organized crime?
That someone being
Listen, okay.
There's no way the Komi Jewel don't know.
Ah, that's
As I
true.
was saying,
Information is what they trade in. It's practically their
the
currency.
journey and arc that that Guts has as a character is so fucking complete at that point that honestly, that's where Berserk might as well end, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
I mean, I'm not surprised it's slowed down to a crawl at that point, because I think Miura had reached the same conclusion basically. Of course, we don't know stuff about his health and stuff like that, but
I'm
it
not
seems to
saying
have
you
had
have
an
to use the
influence
Komi
in
Jewel to
retrospect.
find evidence of your Mabuchi.
Yeah, but
You got other ideas,
I-
fine.
I need to
Prove
stress
to me
this.
that Mabuchi killed your
In
father.
case somebody was not aware, there is very little as influential people in culture overall as Kentaro Miura.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Much as your pinky
there are
toe,
references to his work in basically every single bit of
and I still
Japanese-inspired media.
So your friend
Honestly, like any piece of dark fantasy that came out since 1989 has some Berserk influence in it.
I mean, here's just a short list: Castlevania Netflix, Kingdom Hearts 2, the entirety of FromSoft's output, I suppose?
Yes.
Neither the Seiryu clan nor the Kamijo is gonna be thrilled
God, what else was there? Persona 5,
Dragon's Dogma.
Dogma,
all the shit I gotta deal with.
which
Final
is like
the Dark Knight class in Final Fantasy XIV.
Of course, then
basically every single character that uses a two-handed sword, like Auron from FF10,
Or
who is
Cloud
very
from
specifically Guts.
FF7. Yeah, or Cloud from FF7, who is very specifically Amnesia Guts. Oh, boy.
Persona 5, because when you fight Goro Akechi, he literally wears the Berserk armor.
the Kamijo don't fuck around.
Like, they're not even hiding it, he just puts on the Berserk armor.
Do any good if you're dead.
Man, watching a cutscene with no voices is weird. But oh well.
Yeah.
We really gotta get moving.
Um,
And fast. Yeah.
so yeah, it's in a bigger or smaller sense, Berserk as a series had gigantic influence on all of culture, and it is my favorite manga ever made.
I think like there's this video game writer Doc that made a tweet that I think resonated pretty hard. There is no single piece of fiction more influential made after 1988 that is not Berserk. Like, you can talk about, I don't know, Inception or Matrix or whatever, none of them had as much influence as Berserk.
Yo.
Oh, clearly.
I
Fucking
wish I
people.
could have something to comment about Berserk, but my only contribution to this is I. Hang on, I need a second.
That's
You
the
made
best
that
I can
comment
do, I'm
about
afraid.
the stories about
You'll have to
Berserk.
figure out the
What
rest for
do you think about
yourselves.
people who would make the argument that there's still parts of that
Right.
journey that they want to see?
I mean, it's
And not
fair.
necessarily-
It's fair. It's fair to want to see more because there's clearly more to tell. But Guts as a character, I feel like Guts went through the entire arc he could possibly go through. Because Berserk goes from him being literally born to him being like a 40 to 50-year-old. It's unclear how old Guts is really. A 40 to 50-year-old, like, God, he goes from being a child to having the roughest childhood imaginable, to finding purpose in life, to being a wreck of a human being, to finding purpose in life again at the age of like 40 or 50.
I think he's
mean, like,
pushing
everybody
40. I don't think he's past 40 yet, but yeah.
And like that's what and you see that journey throughout like 40 volumes of a manga.
Yeah. A really good manga. It's also like every single panel of that manga is a painting. It's from the very beginning. It's kinda insane.
Yeah. And he just gets better at it.
Yeah, much better, honestly.
So, what do you think about the possibility then of his finishing it?
I'm not gonna bless you, Mute. I'm not gonna expect the art to be anywhere near as good as it was, and this isn't like, oh, it's gonna be bad now. It's like, you guys just can't.
I don't
Like,
want anyone else to finish it.
If replicating Mura's art was in any way, shape, or form possible, it would have been done already. You guys just can't, and it's okay that you can't. It's fine.
But does that mean they shouldn't finish it?
I'm not gonna gay. I'm not gonna gay. I am very gay. Yes. I'm not gonna say they shouldn't. I'm gonna say I won't mind if they don't feel they can.
I'm of the opinion of no, just because I always felt Berserk is very personal to the author, and it wouldn't be genuine. That's the only reason.
I mean, to be fair, Miura literally told his assistants how he wants that story to go, possibly in preparation of this happening. that he
potentially bitten of a
I'm not backing down.
illness for over 2 or 3 years now, and that this was inevitable and it was question. Hello.
I mean, yes, voice does sound like he's in an Xbox Live voice chat. We know. We are experiencing this as well.
That's because he is.
I mean, yes, because he is. Okay, favorite arc. Okay, favorite arc of Berserk.
Tower of Conviction.
Okay, I'm gonna think a little bit more about this.
I'm not backing down.
Oh, fuck
I'm
you.
gonna say the I don't know what's the name of the arc, but I'm gonna say the Witch in the Forest arc.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Just because, you know, and the thing people mostly don't see about Berserk because it's the haha funny rape manga. Fuck you. Is that Guts is such a strong metaphor for a lot of things. He is an amazing metaphor for depression.
Yeah.
And as someone who actually takes antidepressants, I'm gonna go ahead and say that seeing him, because the way that he is drawn even is indicative of this, where, you know, for most of post-Golden Age, he's just drawn as this raging fucking demon of fury, just slicing stuff like left and right. And then, you know, when Shirke joins up, you just have all of those panels of Guts just sitting there and smiling.
Yeah.
And like just being calm and collected, and like there's hope in his eyes, and it's like, God, that's so satisfying to see, man.
Yeah.
For real?
Like I get why people love Conviction arc. I get why they love the Tower arc. I get why they love the Millennium Falcon arc as a whole. But like, my personal is like seeing
Hold on, did you just
Guts.
say Millennium Falcon arc?
Yeah.
What?
No, that's literally what an arc in Berserk is called, because the main bad guy, Griffith, is the Falcon.
Okay.
I mean, what do you want me to tell you?
You understand what the conflict is in my head, right?
We're not talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
But like, yeah, as I mentioned...
Sorry.
What?
No, they didn't have, like, intellectual property rights conflicts or anything like that?
Dude, you're talking about Japan, the country in which...
Have you heard of JoJo?
Yeah, have you heard of JoJo? Like, they don't give a shit.
Like, I think every chapter in Hellsing is named after a video game. Like there's
most of them.
Yeah, Wizardry, Final Fantasy.
There are chapters that are called Castle Second Wordvania or War Second Word Craft.
Yeah.
So, there are other series. Mega Walk
I'm here trying to talk about how amazing of influence on my life Kentaro Miura was, and this fucking Yankee is talking about cereal.
Apple Cinnamon Cheerios and Fruity Cheerios. Interesting. Cinnamon Cheerios, Oat Crunch Cheerios. What else we got? Multigrain Cheerios, Honey Bunches of Oats, Wheaties.
Okay, we're good. Continue talking about Berserk.
Hey guys, do me a personal favor and read Berserk, I beg you.
Yeah. Yes. Fuck off.
Especially if you are in an English-speaking country, go get the special edition Dark Horse hardcovers.
Yep.
Oh,
It's not your fault, Shurikov.
Yeah.
obviously, short in fly right now.
Forgive me. I should have noticed sooner. Honestly,
And also never watch any Berserk anime that's not the 90s one. I also beg you.
I mean, the movies are watchable, but they're
The
not great.
movies are fine.
Yeah, but the 90s series is the best. Did you know it's the same studio as Pokemon?
I've still got
That
a lot
doesn't
to learn.
surprise me.
But I'll change.
The original Pokemon
My
was
entire
still
life,
actually
I've always
pretty
given
well
up whenever
animated.
things get
Yeah.
tough.
And then it
But I'm
started
not
to
gonna
make
give
money.
up
They
on
were like,
myself
we
anymore.
don't need to do
Time to
shit.
change.
Well,
I'm going
that's
to get
not
a
unfair,
proper
actually,
job and become a
because
proper man.
from about
I'll become a man worthy of you.
Diamond and
So,
Pearl to X and Y, it was pretty trash, but then they kind of turned
Yes,
things around
well,
with Sun and Moon.
In that, I'll wait for you. So when that time
I-
You know what I'm referring to, right?
I'm a huge fan of Shield.
Looks like those two may just.
No, I'm saying they turned things around with the anime series. They went for a more original.
Oh
art
yeah.
style.
I have heard that Sun and Moon is actually excellent.
Oh, and
Yeah,
Sun
yeah.
and Moon is actually a good anime, apparently. So there's
Sun and Moon has a Utena reference. That alone makes it 10 out of 10.
But sorry, continue. You were talking about favorite arcs, and I interrupted with my dumb monologue about the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, use her pound mate mute
I
when you
will.
can.
Next fight, yeah.
But yeah, it's. I know, man. It's usually, you know, when someone I like their when someone whose work I like dies, I'm pretty bummed about it. Mura felt personal.
Yeah.
Like
true.
him being gone, it's like, and again, it's not about Berserk not being finished. It's like, God, we lost something.
I mean, that man was 50 something. It's way too early to go, I think.
I mean, besides even that, it's like, we lost something.
Yeah.
Like, we're not gonna get another Mura for like decades, probably.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you're not
We're gonna be
like
dead before the next one comes around.
like you're not gonna fucking you know, see any manga on the level of Berserk in terms of art, like probably ever. Like you can count the scales on that dragon.
Yep, you sure fucking can. I've
Like-
heard a story that when Miura went digital, because it was supposed to go faster, his editor got mad at him because he did the art pixel by pixel instead.
It's like,
Oh, goodness.
yeah, Mura was like, you thought you have defeated me, yet I only grow stronger.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's we fucking lost something, man. It's God, like I don't use this word unironically very often, but we lost an actual author.
Yeah.
Like we lost a pillar of culture. And it's like it sucks.
Can I help
It
you?
really sucks.
Well, we're hitting that point where that shit's gonna start happening more often, dude.
It's always happening.
No, it's always happened. Like every year, somebody famous dies. It's just that
In terms of somebody who's been there since before or right around.
You're doing great.
no, but yeah, you're right. But also, you still don't get it. Like I struggle to think of another death that can impact me as hard as Mura's.
I'm sorry.
Like, I don't know. If you told me that fucking Hideaki Tsuno died, I would be like,
Well,
that sucks.
But-
That sucks, obviously, but I wouldn't like weep. I wouldn't be sitting there being like, what, processing this information that he is gone. You know.
Do your best out there.
So
Well,
yeah,
what you
it's
gonna do?
fucking man.
No, I get what you're saying. It's just I'm not mentally there in the same place as you because I didn't have the same response. That's all.
Yeah, it's. And just go read Berserk, y'all. Please.
Yep, and listen to music by Hirasawa Susumu while you're at it. Any music by him also. Not just the soundtrack he did for the original series. Because it inspired Miura as well.
I mean, I'm gonna. No, I just wanted to say I'm gonna change the subject a little bit, but like it's obviously a huge part of the conversation is, you know, the people who were like, haha, Berserk the dump rape manga. It's like, I vividly remember when a couple of years ago, Illy was on this Discord server she invited me to, and like, you know, people there had a lot of very interesting takes about video games, but what two people specifically, one of them being, you know, kind of a dipshit asshole, and the other being one of the moderators who loves Dark Souls but hates Berserk.
Oh, a certified
is...
dipshit asshole. How do you even manage that kind of metal? Ah, never mind.
It's like when I say that, it's like I'm saying this man loves ketchup, he hates tomatoes. It's like, how do you function as a human being?
I know people like that, unfortunately.
I wonder what that's like.
Listen, it's a fucking metaphor, dude.
It's a tomato juice with vinegar and sugar.
It's just a metaphor.
My point being that like
my point being eat fucking tomatoes. Holy shit! Go on.
My point being like, how the fuck does your brain function if you love Souls games but hate Berserk, my man? What the fuck? But like,
heard of this rare thing called never seen it before, and I can't miss what I never had.
Don't hate on it, I suppose.
I mean that it's called indifference, not hate.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about a dude who had such a convulsive rage every time you mentioned Berserk. He literally threatened people to get banned if they mentioned Berserk on the server, and I was like, when he changed his profile picture to the hunter's symbol from Bloodborne, I was I was just sitting there. I was just sitting there with a loaded gun, ready to put the brand of sacrifice in chat. I was just like, I should do this. I should fucking just unload a clip into this human being.
Yep. That's
and like
really stupid.
Yeah.
Wow, I just want to say that's really fucking stupid.
I mean, it is, but it would also be funny.
No, I mean the entire thing with the brand. It's like, I don't know, man. There are certain levels of like mental gymnastics that are beyond science. I don't even know what to say. It's really stupid.
No, the point of the story is like, man, so, you know, obviously I think about those people every now and again because there are a lot of people who, you know, see the rape horse thing and are like, oh, this is what Berserk is about, huh?
Oh god.
And like, and then Mura died and the entire internet went into a collective like, here are 12 billion posts of people's favorite Berserk panels and each one has a different panel.
Yeah. I totally do that too. Because holy shit, there was a lot of good panels in the manga.
It's like each fucking chapter has like 10.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, it's so fucking heartwarming to be like, oh, most people actually understood Berserk. Like, they know what it's about. It's just like, yeah, it feels so good, man. You know, I mean, quote unquote, shame about the death part, but you know, at least it's like, oh, at least he got his point across. So yeah, that was the Kentaro Miura minute.
More like hour.
Fucking. He will be missed. And yeah, I cannot wait to read the 10 volumes of Berserk I got left.
I'm glad that even as someone who is reading it now and you are like fresh on this journey. You're not a grown out like me. You still feel the same way. It's confirming, reassuring, I suppose I would say.
I'm not backing down.
I mean, it's. I mean, you know, the greatness of Berserk is an undisputable fact as a work of fiction. So, you know, it's one of those things that you can talk about like forever, honestly. I mean, even since we're talking about the movies, like there's even the shitty 2016 anime. Oh yeah, I remembered what I was supposed to say. Before I continue, it's like, speaking of Berserk references, it's something someone had to point out to me, but like, in Infinity War, there's a scene where Thanos just kneels in a pool of some sort of liquid, and there's an eclipse happening, and it's like, gee, I wonder what inspired that.
Yeah, I wonder where that came from.
Man, I sure wonder where they got this from. But like, yeah. Dude, Griffith kneeling in a river while the eclipse is happening is like the top 10 most iconic shots in Berserk. And we're talking about a manga that has like 12 billion iconic shots.
Oh, I forgot to use the pound mate. Oh well. Sujimo Sensei, there you are. I mean, we can hear you anyway, so don't worry.
Oh, good.
Yes, this is loss. This is actual loss.
Yeah. Let's see.
But yeah, yeah, no?
No, I was gonna say. I'm having a crash on Bluetooth, having about 6 hours of sleep. Because I drank 2 Mountain Dew Live. 9 p.m. last night. And I'm obviously having a caffeine today. So.
Here you
You're
are.
barely functioning as a human being. We get
Beautiful.
Yes. I am genuinely sorry, everybody. This stream awful.
You're in it now. Watch this. This hurts.
So, yeah, Miko, you posted a real fucking good shot. Yeah, here's the thing, like, even in the 2016 anime, there's an amazing shot, which is when Mozgus's angels fall down from the sky around Guts.
I remember I actually got hype at the moment, despite myself.
Like, listen, everyone who watched that anime is like, yeah, it's hot fucking garbage, but that fucking scene though.
Also, when the Guts walks in front of Casca to protect her, I think it was also a very good shot because it didn't move. So it looked like a manga panel but colored.
Yeah. Black Dog Knights. God, I'm sorry. There are so many units in Berserk that are color animal
Black Dog Knights were enjoyment and excitement. It's the guys led by Wilds.
Wild.
Yeah.
It's Wild's crew.
Yeah.
To be honest, a lot of human beings are trying not to remember Wild.
Yeah. I mean, the 90s anime sure didn't. They cut them out. I mean, I'm kind of
to be honest, the 90s anime cut out a lot of shit.
Yeah.
That's why a perfect adaptation of Berserk doesn't exist. Like, they always cut shit out. They always change something, and it's like...
sometimes they look like shit.
I sure did enjoy when Zod did a backbreaker on him.
Yep. Oh, man.
There's some people who are trying to...
Now repeat that sentence so we can hear it.
Yes.
I said, I wonder if the people who are trying to hunt down the person that's running that account, spreading that slander about being a pedophile, is successful in finding the owner of the account.
I mean, of course they will be successful. It's the internet.
I don't know, man. They don't really have any reason who they are, so I
Dude, people are gonna fucking move every single mountain in Japan and the US to find that guy.
Which guy? What guy? I can't hear voice.
He's talking about people hunting for the dude that is spreading the rumor that Miura was a pedophile.
Oh god.
Need help crossing the...
Well, of sorts.
Looks to me like the signal changes pretty quick.
No,
You sure you're gonna be okay like that?
I'll be
Somebody
fine.
else in this
Heck, I won't even get in a car.
They wanted to know if I ever find out
Yes,
who the
and
person
that's
was.
why
I
I
could,
Oh, that's
yeah,
great.
here we go.
All right,
They're
Yumiko,
called,
you can do
Unicorn
this.
Logo. Tag is Unicorn 5661991.
So they're a brony?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's like every time it's like, oh, Miura was a pedophile. It's like, yeah, because I guess Shirka exists.
Miura
Even-
was very actively against
Maybe without a signal.
the situation when the Japanese government tried to introduce public decency laws in manga. But you know, have you seen his art? Have you seen the topics he mentions? Like the entire arc of God's childhood would have to be cut if that would pass, right? Because it would be like, oh, you can't show children in bad situations, basically. So
Yeah,
people
man,
spawn that as, oh, he's protecting lolicons. Like, no.
No, he's
An artist.
okay. Listen. I don't make strong statements very often. In fact, I try not to make very strong statements regarding anything that's not video games a lot of the times.
Or Beast Wars.
Or Beast Wars, yes. If you fucking read Berserk and your entire fucking the singular brain cell in your brain internalized all of Shirka's character as pedo bait or whatever, please eat a bullet. Do us all a favor. I'm sorry. I don't want to breathe the same air as you do.
Oh.
And that's the end of my very strong statement.
Alrighty then.
Dude,
I'll
like,
link you the thing, too. In DMs.
let me fucking see. Kentaro Miura, author of Berserk, was a lolicon. He defended lolicon strongly his entire career. If you're sad over his death, you're sad over pedophile dying, you support pedophilia and sexualization of minors by buying and supporting Berserk content. Hashtag thank you Miura, hashtag Berserk, hashtag actually no, please eat that bullet, I beg of you.
The problem is that they posted 4 tweets 6 days ago and they haven't done or said anything since. They literally made their account the day he fucking died or some shit. Or the day his death was announced. And that's all they have. And they haven't actually responded to anybody. They just posted the 4 tweets slandering him as a pedophile. And fortunately, nobody's buying it.
I mean, nobody should be buying it.
The tweets are nothing but people calling the account owner a coward because it's a burner account. But I do feel like this is gonna be a rare case of people having zero tolerance for anonymity as a shield for being a piece of shit.
I mean,
Like, you
as
know-
I said, like it's gonna be hard for you to describe this because Shirka is such a vital character in, you know, Berserk's story, even though she is introduced very late in said story. But like, yeah, she, she is a very young witch. Like, I don't know if Shirka's age is even disclosed. She's clearly like a teenager. And, like, there are scenes of her washing Casca or whatever because she's her caretaker and whatnot. But if you read Berserk and your entire, like, please tell me that's not your car.
No, that's somebody else's car. You can hear that?
Yeah. If you read Berserk and what your brain or whatever fucking fraction of a brain you possess internalized Shirka's character as a lolly bait / pedo bait / whatever, and that's it. Like, again, please stop breathing through your mouth and please acquire any form of, like, I don't know, reading comprehension, I suppose, is the right word, because, like, I mean, I think Mute can agree on this. I don't think you can overstate how important Shirka as a character is.
Yeah, she's probably one of the most important characters of the later arcs.
And, like, the stuff she does to, evolve Guts as a person.
She's a therapy session.
She's basically a therapist for the entire crew.
Yeah.
She's the caretaker of Casca. She helps Farnese function as a human being. Right. She fucking greatly helps Guts recover. Like, her importance cannot be overstated. And again, like, if you just ignore all of that and are like, pedo bait, it's like, please go eat an actual turd.
I think the thing here is that I would like to attempt some form of actual thought discussion about this if I can contribute anything to the fucking at all. And that thought of mine is that there's places online to be a piece of shit and just, be unprovoked hostilities or, saying
Here we go.
No justification. So there's something weird and intellectually offensive about somebody creating an account on Twitter with the sole purpose of logging online to talk shit about somebody who literally was just announced on their death.
You're gonna be in a whirlwind.
And then never coming back.
Yeah, that, I guess I'm too focused on the entire Shirka thing, because it's like a long-standing quote-unquote criticism of Berserk. But yeah, what you just said is just, just adding more layers to how fucking idiotic this is.
Such a significant amount of cowardice and fear over saying this will actually come back to them. But the problem is that you can't properly make that person own it. And the whole problem with social media these days is that kind of problem. Is that people not being able to be held properly accountable for being such a massive.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And I also,
look at me go.
Because I'm 99.9% sure I've seen the art for their
You
profile.
call that a drink?
Sir, haven't you had enough?
I thought it was a bartender.
You're being unreached. You should at least have a sip.
So you're cutting me off? What, sir?
Let me fucking see.
Yo.
Yeah,
Buddy, just take the one. You know what?
Yeah, I have no idea where that art comes from, actually.
Oh my god, Ilyushin came back!
You didn't recognize him? Unfortunately, I can't begin to. It's crazy to run into somebody. Well, he's retired from the industry. He always had such a clean image. Today wasn't even the worst I've seen. Former star.
To this, and I'm not going to say anything that isn't just the stuff I was talking about yesterday. I'm going to continue it from here and just have it.
Who's hungry?
Castlevania 33, and I'm just going to tap that.
Tasty.
I am mentally gone, and Boop has been doing fine carrying, negating my dumbass interruptions.
I mean, you know, I'm gonna be real with you. It's like, as I said before last week, like, not much has happened that wasn't this.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what else we got? Like, I don't think anyone from video games even did anything specifically stupid. Like, hey, you guys wanna talk about the Mass Effect collection? Because apparently it's not great.
Wow.
Who would have fucking fun?
Who would have thought Mass Effect games are not good? Shocker.
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's not even that good. Like, the collection itself is like not fantastic.
I just made a guy fall in love with me by throwing a rose. What is this, Devil May Cry?
Fun with this. Take this.
I don't know about it.
Here we go.
How?
Try this on the side.
Mass Effect 1, 2007, 14 years old. Mass Effect 2, 2011, 10 years old. Mass Effect 3, 2013, 1 plus 7, 8 years old.
You're gonna be
I am going through the scene in Mass Effect where you're meeting those guys that are held up in a little pod apartment research center near the site where your one ally dies or whatever it is. At the store.
Yeah, what's up?
I calm them down. I get ready to head on to the next area. I've been playing maybe 30 minutes.
Oh, that's normal. Anthem crashed on me like 3 times in 15 minutes. Oh no, no. I mean, it's not acceptable. I'm just saying that, like, yeah. Listen, I wasn't expecting this collection to be good. Like,
I was expecting it to fucking.
I mean, that's a fair expectation, but it's also an EA game. Listen, have you played Andromeda? Mass Effect 3 is from 2014, dude. It's not older than 2012.
Radius.
Fun with this. This hurts.
Here we go.
This should not have been a problem for EA.
I'm ready now.
I mean, this shouldn't be a problem because this game is 10 years old. It didn't have the problem.
That's why I want to reinforce
This ought to help.
I didn't have I played Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3.
I feel the stats going up. Moving up.
This is unacceptable. This shit has to fucking stop. This is
I mean-
no longer a. This is no longer a. What is the word I'm looking for? Oh, modern.
Adachi-san, are we already in Komi-Jewel territory?
Yep. We're on Komi-Jewel turf now.
Quality
Feels like we might get attacked any
because we're
second, don't
becoming
it?
complacent
Don't
with
say that. You're freaking me out.
I mean, okay, 2013, 2012,
Stop
fair.
laughing, guys.
It's like, you know, that it's still the point is that game is kind of fucking old.
Who's that?
If I remember correctly,
Sunglasses at night. Really?
Resident Evil Village
Lucky she's hot.
crashed on me either once
Body
or
like
not
that.
at all.
Who
And
cares
it
what she's
didn't
wearing?
happen within
You
the
guys
first
do
6 hours.
realize you'd
It
just be
didn't crash.
wallets
I
on
remember
legs
that.
to a
It
woman
didn't
like
crash
that.
at all because I played through that.
Beauty
completely
always has a
uninterrupted.
price tag.
I mean, I'm gonna be real.
Seriously?
The
That's your
only
logic?
game
You know,
that
I can
crashed on
hear
me
all
on my
of you.
PS5
Who is she?
to any
at the Komi-Jewel?
extent that I've noticed, I
Just
remember
go
this
ask her.
crashing, is The Last of Us 2, because that game is bad, and until
Returnal
last
has
week.
crashed.
Hey, how's it going?
I mean, it's fucking Returnal.
Well, if it isn't Ichiban Kasuga
Yeah,
and his
the news
merry
that's
band.
come out about that has
Oh
been
no, it's the
frustrating.
sister of Korean Virgil.
Know who we are?
Um,
Yes, of course.
but anyway.
Of course.
I mean,
You're gonna have to explain that one. Guys, come on. She won't bite.
I mean, as I, you know, I'm
So,
like,
I'm guessing
because
you're
I'm.
with the Comey Jew.
It's not that I hate Mass Effect. Mass Effect is a huge game for me. Like, I've played a shit ton of Mass Effect 2.
Now, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
like,
think you know why we're here.
my faith in this collection being decent was so low that, like, yeah,
You still ended up
But do you have any?
I didn't end up disappointed. I just didn't buy it straight up. I was like,
right. No,
This
I
is
get
easier than I thought it would be.
I would rather buy
I'm not
Biomutant.
sure about this.
Did you?
Worry. Nobody
I did. You mean the game I said that I played last week? Yeah, I did buy it.
This way. Keep following me.
Hey, funny thing. A while back, we
I mean, I have
actually,
only just played it briefly because, you know, I'm
Oh.
finishing up
we were
Yakuza
helping out some
7
bar
first and
owners that we
foremost.
were, you know,
Yeah, I like it. I
Isn't that
think
all
the
settled
game
by
is
now?
a bit
is it?
jank,
Oh, if
yes,
so, great.
in certain
Guess it's all
aspects,
okay
but
then.
in overall, overall
so
really fun to
nervous.
play.
Huh?
I like the character
Nervous?
creation a
Do
lot.
I seem nervous?
No,
I
you're
kind of don't
fine.
like the fact
And
that
besides, the jumpiness is
your
Well, you know,
the way your character looks
Ichiban,
is connected
no!
to their
Don't let the
stats.
succubus taunt you. Go on.
I'm seriously, your looks influence your stats.
Face is pretty
Yeah,
deceptive,
also
isn't it?
bigfollows.com.
Why haven't
Fuck
we
yeah,
seen
we're
one?
famous. We do it.
That's the second. That's the
Never
third.
been this
fourth
far
day in a
in.
row I think we've gotten that.
This is
Yeah.
the heart of Comey Jew
Last time we
territory.
got 2.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured.
Right, one right after the other. We're getting big up here. Big house.
Big
shop.
follows.
Big follows for the big boys of the big council Mechanica.
Nothing.
You,
We're just
yeah,
a chatty bunch. That's all.
Mechanica. Use your code.
If you feel
70
uncomfortable,
followers.
you can turn
The
back.
big
I won't
leagues.
stop you.
After coming this far, I don't think so. And you know we won't, so don't patronize us.
That was not the joke.
Point
it was
taken.
not all Russian
Let's pick
people
up the
are pigs.
pace,
Please
shall we?
die.
Fine with me.
Oh, I see. I guess I should tell Max about this.
Hey,
Ah,
Yeah,
Soka,
this
Soka.
what they call a cat fight?
If they start hissing, we'll know.
Also, because
Eat your pierogi, Max.
I
Uh,
also because I don't want to express hatred towards Russians because I'm a moderate fan of Potato Alice.
Also, Miko, I asked while we're at it with EA, has anyone played Mercenaries Playground of Destruction? Yes, I did! That game fucking slapped, and I'm still mad there is no PC port of the first game. Because I think the second one, while prettier, is a bit worse.
Should
I have played both games a little bit on console, yes.
No, Max isn't here, but I'm on a constant direct connection with him because he keeps sending me porn, so I can tell him any moment.
Oh, he was sending me porn all the time, and I just...
Wait, so he's allowed to send you guys porn, but I'm not?
Yes! Have you made any connection why that might be?
No.
Oh, well,
Because he's not sending furry porn.
yes.
Well, depending on your definition of furry, I might have something of not the furry variety in my stash.
Also, he doesn't
I mean-
always send porn. Sometimes he just sends just NSFW stuff.
So,
I mean,
porn.
No,
again,
not really. Sometimes it's just provocative.
Yeah, he says
I mean-
a lot of helical porn. I see I'm not the only recipient here.
He sent me a bunch of Italian Horizon stuff at one point, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. I just don't have any. I have the same attitude about it on Discord that I have about it on Twitter. Hey, this is nice. I just don't have anything meaningful to comment.
Yeah.
I can only say that's.
What
that's,
is this
that's
place?
Good. That's hot.
It's
So many times.
crazy.
I'm tired. I'm so fucking hot.
I just stopped saying sometimes I just react to a batch and that's it. Max just wants to share the goodness. Sometimes I pay him back.
In Korean, Comey Jew
That's all it is.
translates to
That's just
spider
about
web.
it. Max, this is not an
Oh.
invitation for you
Guess
to
that makes
start
sense.
sending me a ton again.
But what's the
We'll have
point of
same
so many
problems
power
are
lines?
happening. That said, if you think there is something
If you
that
wanna
I in
know,
particular should
come into
see,
the top
I'm not
floor.
going to get mad at you for sending it to me.
Send me more.
I,
There you go. Send more to Tinu.
do demon girls count as furry?
No.
Over 3,700 accounts worth of content.
What?
And
What
I would
is it?
say about 3,500 of those accounts are all
It was
smut,
just
so.
a cockroach. Don't
Well,
scare us.
you know, to be fair, you guys
Sorry.
follow me on Twitter, so I technically send you porn every time I retweet something. So yeah.
We got bigger problems than a
That's
roach.
not direct. That doesn't count.
Funny
If
thing
that
is,
if that counted, it would mean I get a lot of gay
Woman's
porn.
gone.
I don't see a lot of your porn retweets on my account. That's the
Ichiban,
funny
you
part.
dumbass.
Wait,
Why'd you
do
take
you
your eyes
both?
off her?
Wait, you don't receive gay porn? Do you follow Onyx?
Look over there.
Yes.
I don't think so.
I saw someone.
How the fuck do you follow Onyx and don't see gay porn on your
No,
timeline?
I
like...
said if it's retweets, it's not direct, so it doesn't count in my mind. If it counted,
Also,
it would mean I get a lot of gay porn despite being straight.
I follow a lot more porn for the Gachimuchi kind of stuff. Like they're doing the
Another crossbow?
furry stuff. They're the ones that cause that stuff to pop up on my timeline.
Twitter really needs to introduce like retweet and retweet not safe for work as a separate thing, so you can just mute one of them.
Well, and also it doesn't understand
Now with
likes
the fists?
because
And that you only have one crossbow bolt?
It seems that likes have become diluted to I just like this rather than
All of you staying quiet?
the algorithm.
We're working out the hard way.
I want to see more from this account.
See, this is why you run script blockers, so it blocks that shit.
Say something while we're talking about this.
I'm not that.
What?
Okay, so this is gonna be really funny because I mean, prepare your size, I suppose. Because I was playing Werewolf the Apocalypse Earth, right?
Yep.
And I was like, man, this is probably the best werewolf model I have seen in a video game, like, forever. Like, it's really fucking good.
Yeah. And?
An SFM animation. And so it's a werewolf founding a dude. And I look at the description of it, and it says the werewolf model was ripped from Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. And I was like, so Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood is the 2004 Van Helsing movie of video games.
Yes. Apparently so.
Insanely high quality werewolf model.
Fall in love with me, dude. Eh. Well, or we can die, I suppose. Shot through the heart.
I mean, video games can end now. We have achieved the singularity.
I would rather if they didn't. That's sure.
I mean, to be fair, I was like, yeah, video games can die now. It's gonna be fine from now on. When the MC5 came out, it was like, yeah, we cannot top this, so why bother? But yeah, since we are talking about porn, I was like, yeah, just an observation I've made. But yeah, I'm fucking genuinely shocked how little fucking gay porn you get considering you follow all
Alright,
this.
sandwich order.
Did you not listen to me the 2 times I explained my thought process here?
Yo.
No, but I did listen to you, but you literally said you don't see it that much, and I'm like, how?
I filter it out mentally mostly. It's whatever. It's part of the noise on Twitter, like tweets about politics that I don't care about.
What's up? Yeah.
You know, speaking of politics that I don't care about, you see that Valve was actually being...
So you don't.
Valve was actually what now?
A grifter.
Valve actually said something kind of basic.
No.
I mean, Valve said something. What?
Kind of base.
No, but they said something. It's like I thought that company had like, you know. Oh. I literally said Valve said something and you were like, yeah. I mean, it's had to happen sooner or later.
With being overtly sexual. Right. Being taken as slandering the gays, but it's a fair had still this conversation going on about now. Right. Where it's pretty strong.
I'm up, fight.
I'm literally hearing half of what he's saying and I don't care.
The wind is pushing him. Miko, I asked if we have any good spook recommendations. The Thing.
As
anything,
as
not
horror,
anything, but most of the things written by H.P. Lovecraft.
Or yeah, spook as in horror or spook as in the Max Stirner definition of spook? Because
yeah, are you looking for like creepy and
should I open it?
Are you looking for like scary and dark?
Okay, Grandius, just let's make a rule. Today, Void is here, but we basically ignore half of what he's saying because he's like a barely functional human being at this point.
Wow, what else is new?
I mean, you said it this time, not me.
Now he's on fire because of the passion. This is the best.
Okay, Horrorvidia, I mean Resident Evil related, that's not just fucking recommendation in
Pathologic 2.
Darkest Dungeon.
I don't call Darkest Dungeon a horror, it's pretty chill.
I mean, it's pretty chill, but also extremely fucking lots of it.
That's true.
Fucking horror things. I mean, I haven't played. I mean, I know, but I haven't played that one, so. Fucking. I don't think I have played like anything brand new from that genre recently. Like the newest one I've played is like Resident Evil 7, which, obviously, you know, Resident Evil is kind of recommended by everyone. Dead Space is also just shouting at no one at this point, just fucking Dead Space, man, play it, everyone played it, it's really good. I've played some horror-themed games, but yeah.
Died in stealth! Oh, he's with the stuff, it's okay.
Void at the end of time. Void is literally experiencing the eclipse.
Yeah. High forces. Horror video recommendations. Cryostasis maybe, I suppose? If you can get it to run.
I mean, I have never heard much good about the Machine for Pigs, so I mean, then again, I barely respect Amnesia as a video game just because I am.
Should I open it?
Penumbra is better.
I am very much not a fan of horror games, and with the horror stems from you cannot do anything.
Penumbra is better. Play Penumbra.
I mean, apparently Penumbra is actually better, yes. Man, speaking of horror games though, I still want to play it because I'm just genuinely curious, but hearing about how the Medium ends made me kinda wanna vomit.
What happens? Because we dropped it.
The medium?
Yeah, we dropped it really hard. I can't hear you. You're screaming, but it sounds like somebody's choked by a cock.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Spoiled the ending of the medium live on the stream as we rage quitted mid-game.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, his brain has the capacity of a goldfish. So like.
Yep. A very happy goldfish, let me state.
The medium ends with the cuts.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Cut black after.
I mean that's not even my problem with the medium.
Okay, so what is
my problem is the context for the gunshot.
Okay. Go off.
So the medium's message is that sometimes it's okay to let an abused person kill themselves.
Oh no.
Really?
So basically, the main antagonist of the not the main antagonist, but like the reason why there's a demon walking around in the Nita recreation center is because there's an abused victim there, and the demon latched onto that victim, and as long as that person is there, the demon can't leave. So your character's solution is, well, I'm just gonna allow you to finally kill yourself because you're an abuse victim and you wanna die and nobody likes you.
Oh god.
And then the demon will go away.
Okay, cool. Very not cool.
Okay.
And I wanna point out that, as I have mentioned before, I not only do I struggle with depression myself, I have many people close to me who also struggle with it.
Found it.
And the point of that game being maybe you should kill yourself is to call it offensive is just go fuck yourself, guy. I mean, I'm sorry, just go fuck yourself.
Gotta find it fast.
No, I'm not sorry. Go fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself.
Words or
yeah.
deeds? That sucks. That genuinely sucks.
Yeah, it sucks because that
Where the hell
like
is it?
that game does an amazing job of capturing Poland of the 90s in terms of small details and architecture and all that.
It was made in Krakow, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Voigt losing it when he found out that Maluch has an engine at the back and not at the front. The front is the trunk.
I mean, yeah, like most people don't know that, but that's how those cars work. But yeah, it's
the car having the engine at the back.
Being in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how that car works. I don't know what to tell you, man. But yeah, it's, you know, to learn that these guys wrote a game like that is like extremely disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they've ever made a really good game, honestly.
I mean, apparently Observer is really good.
I've heard the opposite, actually, so yeah.
I mean, I own Observer, so I might as well play it at some point, but yeah, I hear that game is very good, and it's the only of their games that I get near universal praise for, so yeah. God, I am so out of it. What are we fucking doing?
What? Sorry, I heard you.
No, I'm so out of it because I don't know where the fuck are we in the game.
We're fighting Koreans.
I mean, well, yes, it's a Yakuza. What else?
We're trying to ask Koreans to help us and they're attacking us because they're evil, inherently.
I mean, there is, I don't know enough about Japanese fucking relationship with Korea to comment on that. There's probably something there.
Those people who genuinely enjoy BTS need to have their heads examined.
BT what?
Korean pop band.
Okay, no, I genuinely don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
BTS is K-pop.
I'm gonna be real with you, sometimes I forget K-pop is a genre.
Yeah, me too.
How can K-pop survive when VTubers exist?
Have fun with this.
Society has evolved past the need for K-pop.
Exactly, it was just a stepping stone.
Let's go. And that's what's right. At least
Very smart of you, Korean man.
Oh, Korean man meets his greatest foe, Japanese guy.
Hey,
Yes.
It's a gif of Pikachu being held up by a balloon while firing guns.
Void, please get somewhere where you have a microphone because this is generally unbearable.
I think I'll just find
Should I open it? Sweet.
Okay.
Finally, we have killed Void.
The goal of this podcast has been reached.
You guys have a nice day.
You too.
Have a fun streaming.
Have a nice day.
Have a streaming fun.
Yeah. To teraz, kiedy już nie ma Amerykanów, co u ciebie?
I mean, to be fair, I was completely expecting it.
Gradius, Void is so quiet because he's on a fucking phone, because he was unreceptive for a second and then he said, oh yeah, I should probably go to get a shop. Yeah? You were saying?
Yeah,
Nobody will hear your defense, that's the entire problem.
You're fucking, not your highness, what's the term? For fucking, not your majesty, when you talk to a judge.
Your honor.
Your honor, I will now present my defense. I can't hear you, bitch. Go get off your Xbox Live Arcade headset. Finally, Poland takes over.
Hell yeah.
Gonna eat my pierogi, gonna drink my chiszowianka.
Gonna be racist about the Ukrainians, all the good stuff.
I mean, if only the Ukrainians. Have you fucking seen the thing they did? Not the Ukrainians. Have you fucking seen the thing that that happened recently?
With the plane or what?
Wait, what plane?
They forced the plane to land in Belarus, I believe. Because, oh, there's a bomb there. Oh, there was no bomb after all, but there's this guy we were looking for. Okay, we'll be taking care of. Whoops.
What a weird coincidence, huh? Don't you think that's really fucked up?
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, so, you know the band... God, this is for nobody. Do you know the band Big Tits? You know?
Yeah, of course.
Do you know their very famous song, Macumba?
Of course. I hate where this is going, but yes. I sang it with other 8-year-old kids at a summer camp. It's pretty fucked up when I think about it.
To be honest, back then you didn't know that.
We were in blackface.
So the band that made that song went to Africa.
Oh no.
And they got a bunch of black African children to sing it.
Oh boy.
And why racist towards Ukrainians? I mean, unironically, most people's reason is because they steal your job.
Yep. There's a lot of expats from
They
Ukraine.
are literally the Latinos of Eastern Europe, man.
Well, after the Crimea got invaded, we got like millions of them in here. So yes. Not that I hold it against them, mind you. It's just the situation as it is.
I never had a problem personally with a Ukrainian. I'm just saying that Poland is racist towards Ukraine. That's all there is to it.
Someone else.
Took the words right out of
But yeah, as pointed out before.
Oh hey.
What? Okay, I'm having trouble parsing this. Is Noah alive?
I mean, I hope so. Void, literally nobody can hear you. Now it's literal, not as an
No,
exaggeration.
even I can hear you, dude. Like, can you just use a mic? Like a singular mic.
Hey, leave Michael out of this.
I'm not gonna leave Mike out of it.
Okay.
He's a weeb. He deserves to be bullied.
Guys, I was in the store paying for something as I was checking.
Very good.
You've been in the store 20
I
times
went to
during
a
this.
store and I know that.
Why have you been in a store for 2 hours? Jesus Christ, dude.
We're not usually
I know you're in America town.
The guy who freed us from Mabuchi's chains.
You remember me.
Is taking groceries a whole dungeon trip in America? Jesus
Why
Christ.
bother saving us then just to attack us now?
I mean, Poland can disappoint you if you live in Poland your entire life and you're used to the suffering.
Apologize.
Listen.
The situation's a little complex.
I won't listen to you because I can't hear you because your connection is dog shit.
Just because he's
Yes, you
doesn't
are.
like him.
You quite literally sound like a big
In
daddy.
a strategic role for the community. My name is Jungi Han.
Okay, I'm back on my AirPods now. How do I sound?
A bit better.
Tell us why your men
I mean,
attacked us?
marginally acceptable.
Look,
how
I'm
strong
gonna
you
end
are.
this suffering and just.
Actually,
I
I ordered them not to kill you,
I
no
drank
matter
a
what
bunch of
happened in the fight.
caffeinated soda last night when I
And
shouldn't
yet,
have.
I
It
must
only had
admit,
6
you
hours
still
of
had me
sleep.
worried for
It
a
is
second
leaving me
there.
crashed. I'm
No
going to
way,
tap
man.
out.
We didn't
You
even
guys
break
have
a
fun
sweat.
with this.
Look,
Wow, 6 hours of sleep. Look at this big sleeper here.
does that make me strong enough
Yeah,
for you?
I
fucking.
love you all. Thank you for coming to the stream. I
For my
genuinely
men,
appreciate
yes.
everybody
But for
wasting
me-
their time on our stupid asses.
Why, I believe I could take all of you by myself.
I mean, I'm just.
I happen
They've
to
all
know
got
why
Listen.
you're
better
here,
things to do, and
Kasuga.
yet they're here
You're in
spending
quite the
time
predicament.
bantering with us.
But there
Yeah,
are
because you
things
know, if they are
you don't
Polish,
get
it's
grasp.
past 12 p.m. over
If you
here.
like,
Yep, it's midnight.
I could explain things.
After this boss fight,
What?
I'm tapping out because I'm
How
getting
about
shot
you
tomorrow.
spare us greater details and give us the
Oh.
short version?
Oh, you're
Okay.
getting shot tomorrow?
Yeah,
Very well.
Hooray!
I'll focus on the part that's.
thanks.
I was gonna ask you, when the fuck are you
Just
starting
give
that
me a
job, by
minute
the
to
way?
figure out how to.
June.
Even in
July,
idiot
sorry.
can
1st of July.
comprehend.
June is first.
If you think calling me names is gonna
Okay,
get a rise out of me, think again. I like my life
You
as
guys
an
have a
idiot.
nice rest of the stream, however long that is. Bye.
Bye bye.
I'm not trying
Bye.
to get a rise.
Oh,
out of
Grandius,
you.
since
That
you're
was good.
here,
I like
can you
to
tell me,
please
is
myself.
there voices
No,
in the
this way,
game?
please.
So you can
Because I'm
take this
paranoid
seriously at some
about this.
point.
I mean, to be fair, he does sound like a video recorded with your Nokia phone in the year 2010, yes.
I think he sounded worse.
That's why I prefer
He
to
sounded a bit
associate with you
bit-crushed.
guys.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Oh boy.
God, what was I gonna say besides hey kurwa? Fucking so I don't know. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's obviously okay if you're not financially viable, but are you gonna like come on over for the Modern Horizons 2 pre-release party?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, like
as long as I have to rely on others for my rent, I do not feel comfortable doing that. However, starting in July, I'm gonna be fucking rich. Well, August, I suppose, first salary.
I mean, oh yeah. By the way, since you asked about Mechanicas before, we got some Mechanicas units and the new codex this week.
What about the voices? I can't hear them, Grandiose, and I've been paranoid if it's the same on stream. But I think it's just my headphones being shit. So.
Yeah, it happens.
So that's why
I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. Blah 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 blah. Randy Orton.
I can hear the voice speaking to me. Oh no, I can't because he's on a fucking phone.
Do you hear the voices too?
Oh man, I think like I had some topic in mind, but I forgot what. So I guess never mind. Oh yeah, 6 hours of sleep. How horrible! I'm half caffeine, half nicotine at this point. I don't even know what sleep is.
Quite small compared to the Seiryu clan.
I mean, I know what sleep is because my job allows it. Then again, I also stay too late regularly, play video games, or watch anime.
Miko, I saying living in this country makes me question if patriotism is really worth it all the time. It's never worth it. Patriotism is never.
There are less than 10. There are less than 10 fucking occasions in the history of mankind when patriotism was worth it, and one of them was the French Revolution.
Always reminds me of that tweet of can a clown be a patriot? Everyone who is a patriot is a clown.
I'm not gonna go that far, but I genuinely believe that unless you actually topple the government, it's not true.
Yeah.
This standoff in Yokohama isn't among three.
That's why the French Revolution is so funny, because they actually toppled the government.
Unite the people to kill the rich, and then I can see patriotism being a thing because people are united by a common cause. Otherwise, it's just loyalty to a bunch of suits with a thin veneer. Thank you, no.
I mean, to be fair, like if I see a single fucking guillotine in the streets of Krakow, I'll be like poggers.
Sometimes all we have to do is apply a little pressure.
Okay, now I hear the voices, but they're like in a concert hall a kilometer away from where I live. So it's an upgrade, I suppose.
I mean, now you hear the voices too.
He's still alive.
Maybe it's just because you guys shut the fuck up. That's why I can hear them now. Oh boy.
I mean, listen. To be fair, you're stuck here with me.
Yeah, that's true.
This was recorded just
oh no. Oh, what does that mean? Am I at risk? Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. I'm dead as well right now. So yeah, getting shot tomorrow. Hopefully I won't vomit all over my students. I have an hour after that.
I think if you're gonna feel something, it's gonna be a couple of hours, though. Take some fucking up with you or whatever.
Yeah, I probably will.
Just yet. There's something else I want you to see.
What's that?
You'll see what I mean.
By the way, in the background, I've been fucking grinding up money in Yakuza 7 to get some new gear.
Oh.
Can you lighten up, man?
You said you're at chapter 7 now?
Finished 10.
Okay, oh, 10, okay. That's nice.
Yeah, there are 15 chapters in this game. You know, now that I'm basically done with all of the side quests, I might as well just, you know, do some random bullshit. Go further in the story. I just need some cash to get some gear. Because like
Cyberpunk Koreans. Go on. Cyberpunk Koreans.
Go on. Continues to talk.
Oh, and the French Revolution evolved into a totalitarian regime? Yeah, but for a moment it was beautiful.
Actually, like...
Now you sound like a robot. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you as well. Money printing.
Hey, look at this fucking machine.
Yeah.
They're printing, yeah.
It's like, you guys know that you can just get a printer, right?
No, but it has to be a sci-fi printer that does all the watermarks and shit. That's what it looks like, totally.
More fake bills?
Yeah, that's what printing money looks like. You just have a bunch of laser on, swing around until a fucking bill comes out, I guess.
They make Mabuchi's bills look like board game money. Put them side by side, and you'd see how sloppy his work is.
I love how... I wonder if it's the most sci-fi for Yakuza. Honestly, it might be, but at the same time, I can see it not being that, because there's some fucking sci-fi shit in some of the Yakuza games.
I mean, there's a whole underwater casino in Zero.
There's the split castle in 2.
You're funny.
Yeah, that's true in 2.
Can you
Man, 2 was a good game.
How about you tell us
I mean, 2 is really good. You fight a tiger.
Your tongue.
With your bare fist.
Why don't you introduce me?
Pretty fucking pogger.
Of course.
Where does your ego end?
Oh boy.
I'm trying to find an entrance to a store, and it's fucking insane. Sometimes finding a store in this game is hard.
Hey, hello, lady.
Wait, you mean she's their leader?
A woman is a leader?
Boss is a woman?
Impossible. You're gonna tell me she's Korean too? Oh wait.
You remember all that paper in Mabuchi's warehouse?
Man, it's like nobody in Korea is a gamer.
You mean this stuff for steaming food? Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, the underwater casino in Yakuza 2 in Yakuza is fucking there as well.
They're a
Yeah.
Chinese import company. Makes sense.
The Japanese
Oh yeah.
make here uses the same paper.
In all seriousness, like
Do you steal the
I
paper from the
I would really like to fucking meet up with you again and
Steal us?
play some fucking
We don't
MTG
need
on
to stoop to
Underworld.
that. We arranged for it to be brought here.
What do you mean?
The Komijul
And you died again.
to procure the paper
Yep.
we needed. It's only stored temporarily in
Oh boy,
Mabuchi's
just a second.
warehouse. Then someone from Leon
Let me
delivers
think,
it
let
to
me think,
us.
let me think.
Who brings it?
About?
Who did you arrange all this?
If I've done anything in the past with her
Oh,
not.
it all goes through their boss, Shao.
Yeah. I've been mostly.
Zhao knows you
I
used
did
the
the
paper?
video. Oh, I will.
course.
If somebody
How would
haven't
you
heard
keep
that
this
from
secret
yesterday's stream, I
So,
will be
the
on the
paper
next
in the
episode of We Hate
warehouse
Anime,
gets made into
out
fake
probably this
yen,
Saturday.
Not yuan.
That's cool.
As a guest,
Then
yeah.
where does the yuan
I've been
come
there
from?
once before, but it
That
was
is
just
other part
Mike.
of
Now
your
it was
business?
Mike and Moth, so
Is that
it
the
is a
real
bit
piece of
more
the action?
chaotic, let's say.
Nope. It's neither.
Yeah.
By which I mean I either
know,
join Moth and
this
make
whole thing
Mike
was
mad
kind
as
of
hell, or
weird.
I join Mike and shit all
One
over
day,
Moth.
One of
I'm the wild
Mabuchi's men
card.
stumbled across a box of strange paper in the warehouse. It just so happened this particular
mean,
guy was a
I don't
former
know.
counterfeit.
Moth strikes
A
me
light
as the
bulb
type
went off
of
in his
guy
head, and he told
who
Mabuchi
would like
they could
totally
use
go
the paper to
batshit
make
crazy if
yuan.
he had to talk to you for an
Mabuchi gave it a try, and voila.
I'm trying. We'll see. Maybe in a few more guest casts with him, I'll drive him crazy. Here's helping.
One day I'll get you, Mothman.
Unfortunately, we have some common ground,
He just got lucky
so
when
we're
his
like
peons had a
good
good
relations.
idea.
Like for example, he also likes Dion.
Know that
Mabuchi is making you are?
So he,
Oh yeah, he strikes me as a guy who would like Dune, but who would fundamentally misunderstand what Dune is about,
I mean,
and
kinda.
just say that he finds it kinda neat.
He made a whole video where he talks about Dune for 20 minutes, completely misremembering every single fact, and calling the director of the adaptation Jack Lynch, I think, instead of David Lynch.
But does Mabuchi know the same paper being used to make
A very Moff call.
Yeah.
He takes to make you on his breakage. But I'm
We love you, Moff. Never change, you fucking wife guy.
He's such a wife guy. It's really admirable. One day I will reach the same level of wife guy. For the time being, I'm girlfriend guy.
I mean, fiance guy.
Yeah. Yeah, but fiancé is a weird word. It's French. I don't like saying it. Why does English not have its own ways? Words, rather.
Fucking screaming at the air. Fuck you, Canada! You won't get me this time, Quebec.
If you're surprised by
Oh boy, I hope I won't be born in France or Canada. Oh, welcome to Quebec.
Fucking win at Windows 98 tech support on Twitter.gov.
Almost nobody
Sorry,
knows
Windows.
about these
Why do I know so many people from Canada? This is uncomfortable.
So you better start explaining why you have one.
I mean, to be honest,
Koreans have
yeah,
guns.
I know people from the US, Canada, Australia, UK,
Print from our machine.
fucking Netherlands, out of all places.
Our surveillance network has been.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I know anyone else from personally, at least anyone else from Canada. That's not Mike.
Time for you to tell us the whole story behind it. Indeed.
Then again, I might be misremembering some Canadians. I'm sorry about that. No, wait, Mike isn't from Canada. Frog is.
Yeah, Mike's a redneck.
Mike's fucking deep southing it.
I don't know shit about that bill.
You don't know anything?
Not a damn
So
thing.
sorry that I'm kind of quiet, but I am trying to pay attention to the plot as we talk.
I mean, to be honest, this is a very plot-heavy cutscene.
You're a lady who does what needs to be done.
Actually, I need to like get on a podcast with Frog as well. I haven't talked to them like personally.
I'm glad you recognize that.
Yeah, as Frog likes to put it, you should simply do it.
I will when they talk about Kaiji.
Clueless about the fake bill.
Because that
No,
shit
that-
is my
that-
all-time
that is
favorite
that
anime.
is the podcast they should get you for.
Yeah, it's like my all-time favorite anime.
Yes,
Because it got me the really
you're
good moment in
still
my
here,
life when I was
teacher.
fucking broke and
You
desperate.
don't seem to have an actual goal or much of a purpose, which I suppose makes
So,
sense,
like, 2
given
months
the way
ago?
you look and behave.
Even more broke and desperate, if you can believe that.
Somehow.
Well, I dropped out of university back then, so yeah.
Isn't that right?
Oh shit, Deathstroke is coming to Fortnite? Why does he look so bad?
Deathstroke?
Deathstroke.
You showed up in Ijincho 6 months ago.
Usually,
The whole time.
he looks bad because instead of a mask that's like a plate, they went with a fucking
But what caught our attention is you
you
never
know,
showed interest in your
cloth
candidates.
mask,
Until
which doesn't look very good.
He only talked to me because the chief asked him to heal me up, and
why did he
I
come with you
am
on this journey?
every day of my life I am
Classic
trying
nurse
to
in love
forget
with a patient
DMC.
story? No. he
DMC doesn't
have Florence
exist.
Nightingale syndrome.
I mean,
He's
it
after
at this point it doesn't, like quite literally. It kinda exists, but that existence is pointless.
That's some finger STI going right here.
Oh yeah, and this is a news for no one but me. We're getting more Digimon cards this week, which is pretty fucking good, because it's been a while.
Are they expanding on it, or is it the same set but just booster packs?
Yes and no. We're getting a completely new set next week for the pre-release party, and this week we're getting premium packs, which are a collection of 4 boosters from the already available expansions, plus 2 exclusive premium cards. So it's, and you know, considering I haven't seen any booster from the second expansion since March, and I haven't seen any booster for the first expansion since January, I'm gonna call this a pretty fucking good win.
Nice.
He came here
Also,
to Jinchu
Mikołaj,
to
it's not
investigate,
fuck you, it's Quetehodon.
after just a few
Get it
days,
right.
he disappeared.
He disappeared.
Fornicate thou.
Just before he went MIA, I got a message from him. He told me he was being watched by the Komijo. Now you tell me, where is my brother?
Man, Namba fucked us over to get his personal agenda. I kinda get it, but at the same time, man.
I mean, he didn't though. Like at no point did he fuck you over. He just tag alongside you for undisclosed reasons.
I think he also, like, it's implied he nudged us along his way by giving Ichiban the counterfeit bill in the first place, pretending to play dumb.
I think you're misreading what they're saying.
Okay.
Unless I am fucking stupid, at no point does the game imply that he gave the counterfeit bill to Ichiban.
Okay. No, but it's
if anything, he found it on him and got excited because that could lead him to the thing that he wanted.
Okay, yeah, they're saying that right now. Yeah, okay.
I finally had a clue.
Because they said that it's our bill, it should have been destroyed, and then they started hitting Namba, so I figured, oh,
I figured you'd eventually tell me how you got it, and I'd get closer to finding my brother. Stupid part is, every time you open your mouth, it became more and more obvious you knew less about it than I did. Pretty crazy, right?
Oh man.
I had no idea.
By the way, in the next like 2 to 3 chapters, you're gonna get a shit ton of plot.
Nice.
Just saying.
I'm sure you don't know anything. Not much reason
after
for me
this
to
I'm
hang
stopping
around.
because I need to go to sleep.
I was just planning to slip away soon anyway.
I mean, to be fair, when you say after this, it means like 30 minutes from now.
Oh no.
I mean,
welcome to Yakuza, baby.
I didn't want it to happen this way. I'm sorry, Ichiban.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, everyone.
This game, I mean, as a game that like, it does the Yakuza thing of like, there vaguely is some sort of plot in the very beginning, and then, you know, it introduces you gradually to all the characters, especially in like a new setting like Yokohama. It just introduces character after character and, you know, has a small arc revolving around said character. And like in the second half of the game, just plot after plot after plot happens. It's a very Yakuza thing to do. I think most, if not all of them, have this
I'm willing to die.
This
but you know they aren't involved. Spare them.
Fucking I forget the word.
Please.
This pacing.
No,
like we should totally put a gun to Noel's head to play all of them.
Oh man. No, because every time he plays 2 hours of them, he's going to leave us and play it all in the meantime of his own time. Like, he almost did that with Disco already.
I mean, honestly, I can just fucking play those games and he can just watch, because like I have all of them on the PS4 even.
Where do you think you're taking him? You can't just take away my friend.
Friend? Didn't you hear a word he just said? He's been lying.
Now to be fair, Korean lady over here is kind of styling in that outfit.
She's really styling. I really like her design.
I can think of a few better words to describe him.
Yeah,
Good point. Friend isn't exactly the right word for Namba anymore. It's different now.
It's Nakama.
So
and
it's
Nakama
sinking
is
in.
comrade.
The thing is, the only reason I say that
Please stop.
is because friend doesn't even begin to describe him.
What do you mean?
He took care of me when I got dumped here. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have survived the night. I owe my life to
When you
Nakama,
said
and that's a
Nakama,
debt
all I
can
could
never
think about
repay
is that Prosy D skit with official official Doubt versus fan subs, and I'm turning to ash.
Man, I fucking love Ichiban. Like, zero irony here. He's such a great character.
Nothing about his
Oh yeah,
reasons for
Ichiban
lying
is
to us about his
fantastic.
real
I love
goal
him.
was out of self-interest. He did it for his family. So don't you dare drag him through the mud and pretend like you're any better.
Music's really good too.
Hope you didn't forget I was here.
I mean, I'm on a little bit of a delay, but like, yeah, I know how this cutscene goes.
Shut up.
Adachi just beat up a woman like a real cop. He shot his trainer.
I mean, he is a gamer.
I'm taking you out.
Also, she's Korean, so she doesn't count as a real woman in his book.
Oh, no.
Something racism.
Oh no. Alright, time to put Virgil up. With a most doubtful move I have.
I mean, to be honest, this isn't the first Virgil you're beating up in this series.
That's true.
Yakuza has surprisingly a lot of Virgils.
Jesus Christ, Virgil.
So yeah, remember the part where Virgil hates guns? Not this one.
Not this one.
This one quite enjoys the gun.
Well, he's weak to fire. Time to put throwing roses. It's a shame Nanba is out because he had fire skills.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna spoil a lot. You didn't do the thing I told you to do and get the additional party member, right?
No, I seemingly not. I seem to have forgotten about it. Sorry.
That's okay. Just get ready to not have Nampa for like 10 hours of gameplay.
Sure. Well, good reason to get the party number after that, I suppose.
I mean, you just literally need to do a little bit of the management minigame to unlock her.
Okay.
Yeah, just Ichiban screaming, "Guns for trick, guns for trick, guns for trick, guns for trick!"
You're all too slow. Too slow, you say? Dodge this, bitch. That wasn't very good, actually.
I genuinely, like, I'm not listening to the game and I haven't used this class and I play with the Japanese dub, so like, yeah, I cannot do this. Please tell me when he throws the rose, he says, and the rest is silence.
No, unfortunately not.
Also, man, glad to see that Korean Virgil keeps the spirit of Virgil alive and beats up a woman.
Yep.
You should have stayed in the trash. Don't get caught.
And I could never learn how to use Lucifer in DMC4, but the idea that that weapon exists is enough for me.
Yeah, it's great. Damn it.
Here we go. Here.
How could you be back?
Oh, come on.
Also, I'm pretty sure you can use one of your pound mates here.
Oh, you know what? I should do that. I keep forgetting about them.
I'm sorry, Ichiban. I was so excited to see you. I forgot about the preparations for the bash. Okay, now, as cool as Korean Virgil Like a Dragon is, fucking Korean Virgil Yakuza 6 has such a killer theme song though.
Yeah.
And it's called Bloodstained Philosophy.
That's pretty fucking sick.
I summon you.
God, okay, I just remembered. Have you noticed how in Castlevania, not in the fight itself, but like an episode earlier, Carmilla starts going about how she wants power?
Yeah.
And then like an episode later, just completely unprompted, pulls out the katana, and it's like, these guys know what the fuck they're doing.
Yep. I really hope that the same studio does Devil May Cry, because Netflix is supposed to do it. Because
I mean, it's being made. It like the same showrunner as Castlevania is doing DMC, Adi Shankar.
Yes. So here's hoping, because holy fucking shit, I'm excited now.
Grandius, I would rather not answer that question due to spoilers. I will neither confirm nor deny this, because it's a thing that Mute will learn if he does his S-Link.
Oh, Korean Virgin has an S-Link. Oh, I'm not surprised actually.
Many characters in this game have S-Links.
That's cool.
And like, yeah, you basically look at, like, I don't even think that's a spoiler, because I looked at him, and the moment I saw him, I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna hang around in this game,
Yeah,
don't you?
You're a real character, you have a face.
Korean Virgil's greatest foe, crustaceans.
Here we go.
Can never trust him.
Try this on the side.
The greatest power of all, crab.
Crayfish, but yes.
I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Listen, that Resident Evil 5 playthrough is forever, like, in my head.
Oh, you finally fucking woke up.
You should have stayed in the trash.
Please, warp, you stupid fucking skill. There we go.
Right.
Yeah, healing.
This out. Give it your all, everyone. This ought to help.
He says, I'm a real heartbreaker. Now I heard it. So unfortunately, no Dante reference.
That's fair. Not every game can be that Power Rangers fighting game, which just got down southward to. Have you seen that game?
No, I have not.
Okay, so one of the DLC characters is the ranger that Dan Southworth actually played in the show back in the day, and they got Dan Southworth back to voice him, and just told him to say a bunch of Virgil quotes.
Amazing.
And that's literally all. Like, the dude drops in and it's like, I need more quantum power, and like, he literally just says, now I'm motivated.
Amazing.
It's like, yep, these guys know exactly what the fuck they're doing. They do it.
It should.
I wouldn't like it any other way. Yes, that is a hat weapon.
Oh no.
Oh, if you fucking look up the Power Rangers Quantum Ranger trailer, like everything he had like 3 Virgil quotes in the trailer alone. It's really fucking good.
It's shit, Korean Virgil. Oh, I actually didn't get XP for that. That's sad. Hello.
No, listen, nobody knows this character's name. Everyone calls him Korean Virgil. Man, Adachi got fucking owned.
Yep. I see Korean Virgil lives in the spirit of the DMC Virgil by owning cops.
There's more of them coming.
Yep.
Come on, you can do it.
All right, jeez.
Put the on him.
Just... Man, I don't want to say anything that's spoilers, but it's gonna be really funny when you see it.
Oh my fucking god, can you people fuck off? You know what, fuck it. Oh, I don't have the money for this. Oh well.
I mean, I told you you're stuck here for at least 20 more minutes, 30 more minutes.
Yeah. Oh, he's weak to birthdays, okay.
God, what's that game called? It's called Power Rangers Battle for the Grid Quantum Ranger Trailer. Because he's a DLC character.
Not this guy. Oh well.
Man, I don't know if it's the fact that I've been grinding, so I was way more leveled up, but I feel like you're missing like a damage character.
Probably, yeah. I think it's probably the fact that I've been playing around with classes and didn't really develop any of them that much.
Yeah, it might also be that, because yeah, I stuck to the original classes and they are like level 20 in their class right now.
What's the max class level?
Oh god, it's at least 30 or 40, because there are like at least 10 more skills I got to unlock for every character. It's a lot.
That's nice. I'm gonna grind off screen.
I mean, now that you've unlocked the dungeon, like it's the best spot to do that.
Yeah.
Like you should, actually you should build up some finances and go to the dungeon a little bit off screen, because like, yeah, you're nearing that point in the game where you might want a level boost.
Yeah, I probably will. Still, I like the challenge, honestly.
Yeah, I'm leveled up enough so that I basically cakewalk my way through most of the game now. Aside from bosses, because like at the end of chapter 10 there's a couple of boss fight encounters and they are really fucking tough, man.
And
like,
they got charmed. I love this skill.
Like if I didn't have my essence of orbital laser skill, like those would be a problem.
Oh yeah, I've seen you like orbital laser by Shapiro.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of, spoiling that because it's been in the trailer. Like we've known about the orbital laser for like months before the game came out.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's just the fact that you can just casually drop it on the Ben Shapiro character of this game is so funny.
Too bad you're actually a gullible dumbass. Too nosy for his
Man,
own good.
imagine being Ben Shapiro unironically.
Wacko psycho chick.
Let's say, hypothetically, that you like me.
What a shame that you need to die.
I mean, I don't.
Backhand compliments are getting old.
Just get the hell out of our way before we beat your sorry ass. Don't let them.
I like how multiple media have created Ben Shapiro-esque characters in the latest couple of months, and they are like all of them are universally the biggest cocks.
Yeah.
It's like
that's the archetype.
It's like, yeah, Ben Shapiro just unintentionally becoming the cock icon.
The cockcon, one might say.
The cocked one. The great cocked one.
Defender of the homestead.
Again, I finished chapter 10 today. I'm at chapter 11. I don't know anything beyond that because I've managed to not spoil myself on the game. So that's as far as I go. And I can't tell you what happens now because I'm gonna spoil it on mute, but well, okay, I know where the bill comes from. That's all I can tell. Because that's basically a non-spoiler at this point. I mean, a lot of things about the story are funny in hindsight. I mean, that's kind of the problem of Yakuza stories, which is basically not a problem at all because I'm just having fun with them. But like in Yakuza 4, like you look at the story in hindsight and it's like, man, rubber bullets, am I right?
Yeah. Never killed anyone.
Yeah, it's the rubber bullets part of Yakuza 4 is so funny because it makes no sense. That like the fact that they gave him rubber bullets, it's like you just added a step because you wanted to kill those guys anyway. But first you send in Saejima to shoot them so they are unconscious, and then you just send in another guy to actually shoot them.
Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Just let me save.
What is it?
Yeah, it's the forever issue with Yakuza 7.
Yeah.
Mute cannot save and end the stream.
Out of here while you can. We'll hold them off.
Man, I really picked the worst parts to forward the plot in these games.
No time to argue. Go.
At least the game is
What
good.
about you guys?
Can you imagine what would happen if the game sucks?
Something out.
I mean, I have streamed many bad games, yes.
Yes, you have. My condolences.
Shoot. Aren't you mad at me for not telling you about him?
I knew you my life.
Oh yeah, that's a very Yakuza thing to do, like, never take those games too seriously, because like, most of the plots hinge on, man, I sure do hope this works out how I hope it will, otherwise I'm kind of fucked.
But I can't just leave you all here.
Yeah, literally.
I'm balls deep in this too.
Me too. I'm balls. Well, I share the sentiment.
But, Tachi-san, Sachan, you're all sure about this?
Shut up. Get going already.
All right.
Number one.
Hey, don't let him get away.
No more
We are number one.
fighting us, Sankui-san. Or are you scared?
Ichiban number one. The lore connects.
Calm down. Getting mad will give
Oh
you
no,
wrinkles.
it all makes sense now.
Smooth skin.
I can feel myself going insane.
All
Oh.
your flirting with the guys will be for nothing if you get all angry now.
Bunch of punks.
Am I gonna kick her
You need
ass
to
or
watch
no?
your fucking mouths.
Tell me, Ichiban, have you ever been a JRPG protagonist?
No.
Like a real OC?
Man,
Well, then I'll have to teach you how to be heroes. I'm not doing this.
Hey! I think we could pull this off if we had the other two here, but as it is, we have to blow.
I think we could pull this off, but I would have to think of the lyrics and look at them, and that's not something that goes well live.
Yeah, that's true. I got kicked in the balls.
I mean, what else is new?
Hey. I got unconsensually kicked in the balls. Is that better?
I mean, dude, have you seen my Twitter feed? I am no one to kink shame.
I have to say, even if the classes are a bit weird to expand on, I really appreciate that the costumes change. It really brings a lot of variety to the game, which in a title as long as Yakuza's is really good. Because Zero, as much as my like Zero, got stale at the end.
I don't know, man. I enjoyed it all the way through. Like, a lot of people are complaining about how many times you fight Yakuza, but I'm like, literally, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Okay,
I hope many, because holy shit,
no,
I love how relentless you are.
Yakuza fights were always great. The part I had problems with is that I went all the way up to fights with Amons for both Kiryu and Majima, and by that point it got grinding.
Oh yeah, but I mean, to be fair, to unlock the Amon's fight, you need to do every single side quest in the game, which is like, yeah, that's gonna be about 50 hours of your life.
Yeah, correct.
You still want to fight, Jungi-Han?
Grandis got really excited by the cover.
Okay, Butte.
Yeah.
Look at this baseball bat that I've just found. When I say go, get ready to pull.
I don't understand what you've done.
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't remember the song at all.
What's it to you?
So, by the next time, I'll be prepared.
I'll be prepared. Be prepared is a different song.
Yeah.
If fake money dries up, wouldn't that cut down on crime?
Which I don't know the lyrics for that one, because I know the Polish ones, and that's not gonna help anyone.
We can't allow that to
Be prepared. That's all I got.
Nie macie za grosz wyobraźni, intelekt, no szkoda mi słów, lecz mówię dziś do was wyraźnie, niech lepiej mnie słucha kto zdrów. Wysilcie choć trochę mózgowia, niewiele wymagam... Fuck. Wysilcie choć trochę mózgowia, tak wiele wymagam, czyż nie? O królach i tronach tu mowa, a dotyczy to tak was, jak i mnie. Bowiem czeka was szansa życiowa. It's hard when I have to fucking look at the cutscene and remember the lyrics as well.
Yeah. Still, you get way further ahead than I expected. Good job.
Listen, usually I can do it, but I need to close my eyes and fucking think. Bowiem czeka was szansa życiowa. To już niebawem sobie. Epoka przepychu się skrada po cichu, a co będzie z nami, słuchajcie uszami. Zachęcam do zgody, a będą nagrody, kiedy spełni się to, o czym śnię. Oto plan mój i kłów moich blask, przyjdzie czas.
Przyjdzie czas. Nice. I'm not a very musical person, like aside from the hook, I usually don't remember songs.
Dude, I have watched Lion King 1 and 2 so many goddamn times as a child.
I mean, I can imagine.
And especially, I mean, yeah, well, you can imagine, can't you? But especially be prepared and... no, that's not the meme cow Polish song!
It's the Polish song of Be Prepared from Lion King.
It's the Be Prepared from Lion King!
You know the Scar song.
There's also the song that Zira sings in Lion King 2, which is fucking really good.
Can't take Psycho to a smelly hobo.
Everybody say good night to my fiancé.
Don't even think about
Good night.
None but left the party. Oh, finally, Jesus Christ. I hope
If you wanna be a hero number ban, you've got to chase the poor man's Virgil on the run.
You know what? That's great. Save that.
Yeah, that's actually amazing.
Oh, I did some stuff. Alright. Save. Yeah, this is gonna be it for today. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream.
And we've finally muted release from this mortal hell.
It's not hell, it's more like purgatory. I'm really enjoying myself, but I really should go to sleep.
Same.
So, you can find Boof at Boof with Goof. You can find the Silent Spirit of Void at Space Between All. You can find me at CuteMuteProd. And also listen to We Hate Anime podcast this Saturday.
And you can find Zhao, who actually is an ethereal being today, somewhere in FF14. I don't know.
Look for Lalafels. You'll find him eventually.
Yeah, look for the extremely fucking good-looking Lalafels.
All right. See you guys.